Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Yankees Avenue Watch Party. It is Tuesday, April 21st, 2026, and here we are. Game one of the Yankees versus the Red Sox for the first time this year. First time in a couple years we've had a series this early in the year, which should really be the norm every single year. But for the first time since April of 2018, which was the Tyler Austin Brawl series, the Yankees are in Fenway in April, which is freaking awesome. I'm stoked, obviously. And then, overall, it's the most recent since 2022, the home opener. I keep saying home opener. I said that on Morning Yanks this morning. Just opening day when Josh Donaldson hit the walk-off up the middle. Anyways, it's been a minute since we've played them this early, and I'm geared up for it, chat. It is great to see everybody here today as we begin another week of Yankee baseball. And it was, of course, a good weekend for the Yankees sweeping the Royals. We've discussed that at length by now on the Morning Yankee show. But 13-9, the Yankees enter play today. Boston is the opposite of that, 9-13, as is the Toronto Blue Jays. This is a series, for obvious reasons, that by default is big. But Boston, we know, has been struggling a lot to begin this season. So much so to where, because I really enjoy these series, I get very geared up for them, as we all do. I was actually kind of rooting for Boston to win yesterday, as they did against Detroit. Because I want this to have really as much juice as possible. And it will have juice, particularly come Game 3, when Cam Schlittler takes the bump. But tonight, though, it's Luis Gil, and this is a pretty big start for Gil. Now, I don't get that caught up in the conversation of, who's coming out of the rotation or not, because, yes, this outing could be like one of the final tests before Rodon comes back, or, later on with Cole, and you get into the conversation of Will Warren, he should stay in the rotation. Ryan Weathers, he should stay in the rotation. Luis Gil may be the odd man out, which is very much valid, but I don't get all that caught up in it, because all I really care about is the long-term with the postseason rotation, which is a four-man staff. Ultimately, come October, Will Warren will be in the bullpen. Ryan Weathers will be in the bullpen. Luis Gil, we'll see what the deal is going to be with him. Now, I got to really tee to the line when I say this, because he gave up 3 home runs in his last start. It's not a good outing, and ultimately, he had a lead a couple times, and he blew it at that time. We ended up winning that game. That was a crazy, back and forth Game 1 of the Angels series. I actually think outside the home runs given up, he actually looked pretty decent against the Angels in his second start. Much better, at least, than he did against Tampa Bay in his season debut. Anyways, he's taking the ball tonight, Game 1 against Boston. And we talked this on the show this morning, but in 5 career starts, he's pitched very well against Boston. Exceptional, really. .99 ERA in those 5 starts. Even last year, which was a very odd season for him, you may remember, in Fenway in August, he threw 6 no-hit innings. He was really good against them. And in the past, over the course of his career, which of course involves 2021, when he first came up. Remember, he came up in 2021, was freaking awesome, and then got hurt, had the TJ, makes the rotation out of spring in 2024, underdog, like not really on the Yankees' radar to make the rotation that year. You guys know the deal. Wins Rookie of the Year was great. Since then, lat injury last year, and just, weird. It's been weird for Gil since then, and his outings are weird to watch. Like, he's a weird pitcher to know, like, what exactly he's going to be on any given day. And that's ultimately what this comes down to. We don't know what Luis Gil is going to be tonight. If there's one game where I am most, worried, if I were to think that way, which, on the occasion I do. I'm very optimistic. But there's one game I had to pick where I'm not going in feeling certainly rolling high. We're definitely going to. I mean, we should win. I'm not saying that. I'm hyped for this game. And, we're the freaking Yankees. We're better than the Red Sox. Let's go. I'm stoked. Clearly, as you can tell by the way I'm saying this, I'm nervous about Luis Gil tonight. I will say that. Game 2, we got Max Fried. That'll be an awesome game. Fried versus Ranger Suarez. Battle of 2 of the best lefties in the game. And then Game 3, we have Cam Schlittler versus Brian Bayo. We'll be live for all 3 of these games. But anyways, need a good outing out of Gil tonight. Again, been really good against Boston. Last time out, I do think he was decent looking outside of the 3 home runs he gave up, which I know is insane to say. I completely recognize that. But anyways, 3-game sweep against the Royals, that was awesome, but particularly because we hit for home runs, and we also finally hit against lefties, which hopefully will carry over into this series, because tonight you got Kennelly Early, who we faced, you'll remember, in the wildcard series last year. He's a lefty, and he's touted to be pretty damn good. And so far in what has both been 19 innings pitched last year in the big leagues and 19 innings pitched so far this year, last year, a 2.3 ERA. This year, a 2.29 ERA. Still a very small sample size, obviously, but this kid's supposed to be pretty legit. Anyways, he's left-handed, as is Ranger Suarez, of course. 2 out of these 3 games, Yankees are facing a left-handed starter for the Red Sox. So they finally hit lefties this past weekend against the Royals, against Cole Reagans and Noah Cameron. We talked about the stat a lot, but entering this series, they were 3rd worst in the majors, OPS-wise, against lefties. And they ended up scoring 14 runs off 2 pretty decent left-handers, at least entering this year they were. Now we're missing Crochet, if you consider that to be a good thing. He's been really struggling so far this year. We will not see Crochet this series. We also will not see Sonny Gray, who just went on the injured list yesterday. We wouldn't have seen him regardless, but he ends up getting hurt yesterday. Crochet's been terrible. We're just missing him because of scheduling. It's early tonight, Suarez tomorrow, Bayo on Thursday. But yeah, first pitch is coming up soon, Chad. I think we might be getting into the lineup here on the yes end of things. But yeah, they're showing Rice and Judge, which, by the way, we have Kay and Girardi in the booth. Rice and Judge, probably have all heard the stat. Those two lead the big leagues in most combined home runs by a pair of teammates. Judge has 9, Rice has 8. I'm pretty freaking stoked for this game, chat. I got my energy drink, had some good dinner, a chicken parm, hoagie, me and the Clo Dog, and here we are. Been geared up for this, been ready for this, and I think we're just about ready to go. So let's do a little roll call in the chat. First things first, we got, yo, Diana, how you doing? Good to have you here. I was going to say don't spam, but it looks like you're just, hyped for the game. So word up, we're all good there. Anyways, good to see you, yo. We got Daniel. We got first things first. Actually, let me shout out, or I should say second things second. I apologize. But Luna, Morgan, intern Tim in the chat, moderating as always. But yeah, we got E. Diego, Julia, Kyle, what's going on, yo? We got Joseph. We got Alex. We got, let me scroll up here past all of Diana's messages. Again, no problem with that. You're just hyped for the game. Yeah, Alex, we got Stay Stiff. We got Blue Nightwolf. We got Peter. We got Luann. What's going on, yo? We got Nathaniel. We got Benjamin. We got, let's see here, Charles. We got Iron Man. Mike, Utopia. What's going on, yo? What's up, Luna? Oh, hell yeah, Ron. You just went to a Yankee game. Let's go. Nathaniel, I'm stoked too. I am stoked too. So, let me catch my breath. Bring it down to earth, which is, let's go get a win tonight, chat. I have this premonition in my head that slowly but surely, like this series against the Royals, not that we're to celebrate beating up on a bad team, but I kept saying, and I keep saying it, what if we didn't sweep the Royals? What if we only won 2 out of 3? Anyways, that would have been bad. But no, I think before we know it, the Yankees are going to be, like right now we're 13-9. I think before we know it, we're going to be 17-11, and then we'll be 23-12, and then we'll be 27-14. And before you know it, like we're going to be sitting pretty. That's just my prediction. That is my optimistic prediction, but it's just what I feel. I'm not going to lie and be pessimistic and say I think that was a very big series for the Yankees. Just be able to hit home runs, get back on track. I feel just very Bronx Bomber-esque, which is what we are after all. So word up, that's a good thing. I understand it was the Royals, but again, Cole Reagans and Noah Cameron was great last year. Cole Reagans, there was a point he was considered to be one of the better lefties, at least up-and-coming lefties in the game. We tagged him. Like, that was not to be, like, you can't really just throw that to the side just because it's the Royals. Like, that was a good series for the Yankees, but particularly to keep it general, a nice wake-up of power. And hopefully that continues into this. Oh, we haven't even gone through the lineup. Rosario, Judge, Rice. Love that. Rice is in the 3-hole. Big fan of that. Bellinger down to 5th. You got Rosario, Judge, Rice. Stanton back in there at cleanup. Bellinger, Grichuk, Jazz, Caballero, Wells. I don't have an issue with Grichuk in the lineup. I don't have an issue with that, considering what his role is right now while he's in the team, which is to hit lefties. And Trent Grisham, and I was pumped for the home run on Sunday. We weren't live for it, but that was like the loudest I got all day when he went deep. I love Trent Grisham. You guys know that. I'm like one of probably the more supportive Yankee fans of Trent Grisham. I'm good off him playing against lefties for the most part. So I've kind of said this a lot, but like whenever Grichuk is in the lineup, it basically better be because Grisham's not. And in the case of this, he's not. We probably will see him later. But, yeah, bottom third, Jazz, Caballero, Wells. Anyways, it is about time for baseball, yo. So let me get the box score going in here. By the way, somebody on the Morning Yanks show this morning was commenting how tomorrow says the game's on Fox. It is on Fox, but it also is on Yes. No, not Wednesday. Wednesday's on Prime. Thursday's on Yes and Fox. So don't be alarmed when you see that. Tonight's Yes, tomorrow's Prime, and then Thursday is Yes. But all right, we're ready to go, chat. Early is ready. Rosario in the box. He will lead off. First pitch coming up as I get the box score in here. Let me just watch this real quick. First pitch in there, called strike, 0-1 on Rosario, 93-mile-an-hour fastball. Anyways, chat, we'll be chopping up throughout the night, of course. As always, if you could, leave a like on the stream. That helps out a great deal. And, yeah, hope everybody's had a great day. The 0-1 to Rosario. Ground ball to the left side. Fielded at short by Story. Off-balance throw. Picked-ish out of the dirt by... Who's playing? Oh, Contreras. That's right. So anyways, Rosario grounds out. Trevor Story. Forgot he plays shortstop for the Red Sox. And he's not a great defender these days. His arm, last time I checked, is Still not in great shape. And I'll have to see what his stats are come the bottom of the first. But I know he got out of the gate really slow. This is an interesting Red Sox team. They don't have a lot of power. Their pitching was supposed to be pretty good, but we talked about it. Like Crochet has been terrible. We're not facing him this series. Suarez has been good. Suarez we'll see tomorrow. Anyways, one away. Here's Judge. First pitch is low, 1-0. Judge has got the turtleneck on. All right, let me get this boxer in here, and I think I'm yapping in 100 miles a minute. But it is good to see you guys, Chad. It's been a minute. I just missed you. The 1-0. Inside, takes that, 2-0. Just underway here in Fenway. Well, I'm in my bedroom, but the Yankees are in Fenway. All right. We got Kay and Girardi in the booth, chat. Let's do it. I think my box score. Oh, wait, no. Let me get the Boston. Why did I say it like that? What the hell? I was about to say, get the Boston box score in here. The 2-0 to Judge. Swing and a miss on a changeup. 2-1. Almost there, Chad. Almost there. Bang. All right, let's do it. We got a 2-1 count on Judge. Judge at 232 with 9 home runs. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. Another changeup. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Judge's slash line. 232, 330 on base. Is back up with the slugging at 598. He had, 5 home runs in the homestand. 4 against the Angels. 1 on Sunday against the Royals. Somebody's committing a crime. But yeah, Judge has got the turtleneck on. I mean, this is nice. This is what it's supposed to be. I cannot imagine what went through these schedule makers' heads the last few years, not having us face Boston until June. It's insane. The 2-2 to Judge. Ground ball to the left side. To Story again. He fields it. This one a little more conventional. Over to first. 2 away. Judge grounds out. All good. All good. Yeah, it works. Everything looks pretty good, right? Yes. I got the Fenway Park background and all that. All right, so here is the 3-hitter Ben Rice, which should be the... I imagine if they're doing it against lefties, you figure they're going to do it against righties too. So we talked in the Morning Yankee Show the other day about the possibility of keeping Ben Rice at leadoff, which I am absolutely for that. But I was saying at the very least, he's got to be moved up to third. Have him either right in front of, directly in front of Judge or directly behind Judge. And he's directly behind him. First pitch to Rice is called a strike, even though it was low and inside. 0-1. Rice hitting 338, 8 homers, 18 ribs. He's been, next to Yordan Alvarez, the best left-handed hitter in the American League.
And the Red Sox are 9-13.
The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. 2 outs here in the top of the first. Yankees, Red Sox in April. Rivalry renewed.
A lot of times the way the catcher kind of pauses when he goes to throw it, he's telling the umpire, it looked pretty good to me.
Early kind of looks like Matt Damon if he grew up in Alabama. The 1-1. Grounded foul, 1-2.
1-2.
Damn, Fenway's playing that weird music too, Chad. What the heck? You can hardly even hear K. Just a kid, the umpire is, apparently. He's probably 36. The 1-2. McKay said this home plate umpire is his 3rd season behind the plate. And I've already seen one questionable call, chat. We'll have to keep that in mind. It's not show friends, it's show biz. We will criticize this young umpire. Perhaps he's my age. Then he's not a kid, he's a grown man. The 2-2 to Rice. Good take, 3-2. Curveball low. Yeah, this is good. Look at Rice, all these buttons, all the way buttoned up. Jersey looking tight and right. He's a Yankee. I mean, a homegrown left-handed hitting Yankees wearing high socks. I mean, I don't mind that, chat. 3-2 on Rice, 2 outs, just underway here at Fenway Park. No score, top of the first. Be a 3-2 to Rice. I don't know. Oh! All right, Rice down looking. He won't challenge. That's probably the right call. It definitely, not. I think it clipped the very bottom of the zone. So, anyways, he's not challenging. So whatever. Yanks go down in order, top of the first. All good. All good. So yeah, we talked about it a lot in our little pregame. It's a big start for Heel in the short term and just rotation spot. Who knows if they're actually going to put him in the bullpen anytime soon. But we do have Rodon coming back, so you could definitely argue it's a big and important start for Heel in that regard. For me, it's more so just, it's probably where majority of us lean. It's like you just want to pitch well because you want to win this game. But long story short, the one game I'm a little bit nervous about is this one because Heel's in the bump. But Heel could also be great, as we saw last August in Boston. He threw 6 no-hit innings. So, yeah. Let's see how he does tonight. And for the Red Sox, their lineup, let's run through it again. You got, where's my op lineup? That's what it's listed as. My stream deck is op lineup. Roman Anthony, Wilson Contreras, Masataka Yoshida, Wilyer Abreu, Trevor Story, Cedane Rafaela, Marcelo Meyer, Caleb Durbin. I wonder how he's doing. I know he got out of the gate really slow. And then Carlos Narvaez will round it out. And let me pull up their box score exactly to see what guys are doing well, what guys are not doing well. So now Roman Anthony, you've heard a lot about his arm because his arm has been exposed as terrible. He's not hitting, though, really. He's getting on base at a 366 clip. Slugging just 338, though. Wilson Contreras has been pretty good. Really good, actually, with a 404 on base. He's slugging 466. Yoshida's hitting for average and getting on base. Damn, so the Red Sox actually their on base percentages are pretty nice. Trevor Story's still below 200. Rafael has been good. Yeah, Caleb Durbin's hitting 162. I mean, I'm not criticizing the bottom third of the order's batting averages. It's not our place to do that. But, damn, Yoshida, 477 on base. I wonder if they're platooning him. I wonder if he's playing against lefties. We know he's playing tonight against the righty Luis Heel, who's looking, I mean, he's wearing layers. He's looking kind of chunky today, yo. I'm not trying to be rude or nothing. Like, I'm not that kind of fan. And I love Luis Heel. Like, I'm a supporter of Luis Heel. That was a rude comment to me. I shouldn't have said that. I think it's a turtleneck. Why did I just call Luis Heel fat before he even threw a pitch? Jesus Christ. And you would have thought I learned my lesson, chat. Be nice to play. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, here we go. First pitch from Heel. In there, called strike. 94-mile-an-hour fastball. 0-1. Yeah, we'll see how Heel does tonight. And here's the 0-1 coming up. But I was watching old footage back. 1-1, fastball inside, 94 again. And man, like, I know Heel will still get up to like 97, 98, but if you go back and watch like a start against Boston from 2024, he's a totally different pitcher, bro. Like the 1-1 outside, 2-1. So 3 straight fastballs at 94 miles an hour. But like we knew he threw harder back then, but even like compare the 97 he can get up to still now to the 97 he would throw back then. It's like a totally different fastball, even just watching it. The 2-1, inside 3-1. That is 4 straight fastballs from Heel, 94 miles an hour. And I'm not trying to play pitching coach here or nothing because so much more goes into it than just watching the standard broadcast back angle camera. But did you go back and watch him throw him a couple years ago? Like, he really just like has so much more torque to his body. He lets it rip. Whereas here, and it says Heel, here and fouled away, 95-mile-an-hour fastball. All fastballs so far. 3-2 count on Roman Anthony. He looks so much slower to the plate these days. But anyways, on deck is Wilson Contreras. We got a 3-2 count on Roman Anthony. And that's 5 straight fastballs from Heel. We'll see what he throws here.
But his on base has been really good, and it's because he's taken his walks. 15 of them already this year. On base 366. Batting average 234. First 14 games he was hitting 200 and having trouble throwing in the field. But he unleashed a pretty good throw in the Detroit series.
Oh, really?
So he's trying to...
That's a thick necklace Heel's got on, too. The 3-2. Yeah! Another fastball. Let's go. 1 up, 1 down for Heel. Took 6 pitches, but works a 3-2 count on all fastballs, then finishes it off with a fastball as well, 94 miles an hour. Anthony down looking. You know what that felt like? That felt like the first at-bat of a game where I'm throwing blitzball, not to relate it to blitzball, where they're just like, make sure he's throwing strikes, and you just figure he's going to be walking everybody. And Heel just lays one in there. That's good. That's good. All right, 1 away. And yes, here is Wilson Contreras, who lines one over the head of Caballero into left field. First pitch swinging on another fastball. Runner on first, 1 out. Sorry, Randall Grichkus, you have like a goatee now or something? He looks different. Whatever. Runner on first, 1 out. That threw me off for a second. Grichkus looks mad different right now. Or does he always look like that? I don't know. He looks like John Wilkes Booth, to be honest. Bad guy. Not Grichuk, John Wilkes Booth. Runner on first, that's Contreras, 1 away. First pitch, slider, nice. A non-fastball, 0-1, and a decent slider too. I mean, unless Yoshida swung, but he didn't. So 8 pitches. That was the first non-fastball that Heel's thrown so far today. But an 0-1, the pitch. Change up. 1-1. Let's go, Heel. I'm surprised. I mean, not to be nitpicking here. I'm just enjoying watching the game, but I'm surprised he went first pitch fastball. It didn't change it up to begin the Contreras at bat. But so far, a slider and change up. The 1-1. Another change up outside, 2-1. Contreras taking a decent lead at first, by the way. I'm just watching. My feed over here is like 5 seconds behind. It works as a nice little quick replay. Let's go, Heel. Yes, it is. Yankees, Red Sox. Fenway Park. It'll be a 2-1 to Yoshida. Ball. Decent looking slider, though, but 3-1. Now, in terms of the break, like, it moved, but it also just looks so... It just kind of floats in there. Whatever. Let's go, Heel. 3 balls and a strike. Contreras off first. 1 away. No score. Bottom of the first. That's a good pitch. Fastball. That almost looked like it had cut movement to it. Full count again on a Red Sox hitter in Yoshida.
The thing that they don't do well is hit home runs, and that's 13. And that's tied for the fewest in baseball with San Francisco. Only 4 in 10 games at this moment.
What's going on here? No timeout.
That's not what you're used to seeing here.
Let's go, Heel. 3-2 on Yoshida coming up. And the pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Contreras was going, so no DP. Jazz bobbles slightly, but throws over to first. Yoshida grounds out, 2 away. Contreras over to second. So, let's go, Heel. And then I'll bring up Wilyer Abreu, who's off to a... I thought they were challenging for a second. It's Abreu's walk-up song. Wilyer Abreu's playing really well. Hitting 296, OBP of 352, slugging 481, so he's been good. Yeah. Thank you. Here we go. 2-away, runner on second. Oh, he's slumping. Slider low. 1-0. By the way, I was actually talking to Jimmy about this today, but there's a Gary Phillips tweet going around about Heel's metrics since the start of last year. I'm not saying those won't be accurate in the long term, but we know Heel was funky last year, had a weird season because of the lat strain. So I throw those numbers out. I'm not saying they won't continue into this year, but I need this year's sample size for me to actually put any stock into those numbers because, again, he was coming off the lat strain last year. We knew that. By the way, nice slider there, swinging a miss by Abreu. 1-1. Ball and a strike, 2 outs. The Yankees have hit 18 home runs in their last 7 games. The Red Sox have hit 13 this entire season. Wow. You hear that? The 1-1. Upstairs, but a decent fastball, 95. 2-1. Me too, Joe. Me too. Put me in the booth. Yes, put me in the fucking booth, Chad. Just kidding. I think that would last maybe 5 minutes.
To me, it sets up his changeup, which I think he has to have success tonight. Because a lot of these guys will chase middle below the zone.
The 2-1. Popped him up. Rosario is under it. He will make the catch. Inning over. A scoreless first inning for Luis Heel. How about that, chat? How about that? And you know what? 17 pitches in the first inning. That's relatively economical for Luis Heel. Good for him. All right. So, no score through 1. And now we can settle in a little bit. The first inning is underway. We're just watching ball. And we got 4, 5, and 6 coming up for the Yankees. It's Stanton, Bellinger, and Grichuk. And not to keep harping on Grichuk's new look. I don't even know if it's different or if I'm just tweaking. But he's he looked different in left field. It almost looked like he was wearing a disguise of some sort. Like he's trying to get away with something, Chad. Like he's up to no good. As those rascals are across the street. Just kidding. They're just hanging out. I don't know what they're doing. Probably nice kids. Top of the second coming up, Chad. Let's get on the board, yeah. It is good to see you guys again. Some around the league games. Everything else is kind of underway anyways, but just to see some interesting matchups. For anybody interested in the local scene with the Mets, Soto's coming back, not tonight, but tomorrow. Big homestand for them. We'll see how that unfolds. They've, of course, lost, 11 in a row? Blue Jays playing the Angels tonight. Shout out to the Swill Dog. Go Angels. That game is at, not till 9:38, so they must be out west, obviously. Let's see what else is going on. You have the Orioles and Royals. That'll be at 7:40. My dumbass was about to say, who's Boston playing? Who else is there? TB. Rays are losing 2-0 to Cincinnati right now. They've kind of hit a little bit of a skid. Not that you were worried about them long term, but you know they were technically leading the AL East for a minute. So, but yeah, any other good matches going on? I mean, that's all the AL East. Phillies Cubs. I mean, that's an interesting like National League matchup. That's about it. Dodgers Giants name value, I guess. But hey, look who's talking. Alrighty. This is a long ass commercial, yo. What the hell's going on? By the way, chat, I'm gonna pick you guys up soon. I just want to watch a little ball first. You know what I'm saying? You guys cool with that? You cool with that, man? But all right, here we go to the top of the second. We are, and damn, man, where is everybody? Fenway's looking a little empty, Chad. You guys seeing this? I know they're off to a bad start, but I didn't like them. They'll be here for Cam, though, on Thursday. But yeah, here's Stanton. No score, top of the second. First pitch outside, 1-0. Somebody's going to pay. That's what Joe Girardi says. For Stanton, struggling. The 1-0. High fly ball. If it's fair, that's definitely going to be trouble. And how about that? It is... Yeah, it's a fair ball. Get out of here, yo. Let's go. 1-0. Yankees lead. Top of the second. Giancarlo Stanton far over the monster. Honestly, it took me too long to even realize. I thought it was just a matter of fair or foul. It was way fair. It was way gone. Third home run of the year for Stanton. 1-0. Yankees lead. .369 feet, 111 miles an hour, 111.5 miles an hour off the bat. 1-0 Yankees lead. Let's go. Let's go, Chet. Yeah, we got the turtlenecks going and all that today, too. It definitely is like cold in Boston. I think it's even colder there than it is here. And it's pretty chilly outside in Jersey. It's like, I mean, majority of you guys are probably on the East Coast, but not, I mean, there's some people that are in Columbia watching. It's like, it's a good like 50 degrees outside. When you're not in the sun, when it gets dark, it's probably getting into the 40s. So like every Yankee, including Bellinger, who grounds into the right side, he'll be out at first, one away. He's wearing a turtleneck. Everybody's got the turtlenecks on, including Stanton, which is awesome. Anyways, click like on the stream if you have not already. I'm going to get this Stanton homer up. It's taken 10 years. Stan's not wearing a turtleneck. I apologize. I lied. All right, here's Grichuk. Mr. Goatee. Carlos Stanton over the monster.
Where is it? It's like that streak of clouds there.
Got a 0-1 count on Grichuk. One away, top of the second.
I would suggest on a night like tonight you don't hit the ball off your feet. I don't think it's a real good idea. It's good to see Randall get a couple hits, a couple doubles last week.
Yeah, there we go. All right, sorry about that, chat. 0-2 count on Grichuk. And by the way, after this pitch, the 0-2 outside 1-2. Volpe's rehab, if you haven't heard, goes to AAA today. Cole, his rehab is moving to, I think he's just going down to high A. It's just like a scheduling thing. They're probably local, I assume. And then anyways, Rodon is starting his rehab assignment this week. Grichuk, how about that? A base hit to left field for Randall Grichuk. You know, he's getting hot lately, Chad. He's getting hot. He had a single the other day. I think he maybe even had a double. But he's had a couple of hits lately. Good for him. And now he has a 1-out single here in the second. So that'll bring up Jazz. Dude, I'm dead. Grichuk, that goatee's new, right, chat? Or like, it's new / I think he like dyed his beard. Whatever, I mean, that's cool. I'll be doing the same thing when I'm older. Nothing against gray hair, but I'm sure that'll be something I do. Like, I'll do the Just for Men whenever that time comes. Hopefully not no time soon, though. My hair ain't looking great. Run on first, 1 out. Here's Jazz. Grinded foul. Do you think if Jazz didn't play today, he would be very upset against the lefty?
Timing issue than anything. I think at times he's been late.
What game was that? Was it early? Did he pitch against Cam in Game 3?
He either tops it or hits
Who pitched? Oh, Crochet. He didn't. He sat against Crochet in Game 1. And that's when he turned his back on the media. That was cute.
really worried about him. He's gonna get
Anyways, I love you, Jazz. Let's go. The 1-1. Line to the left field. How about it? 1 out single for Jazz. We got first and second with 1 out. Jazz with a nice little looping line drive single in the left field. And here is Jose Caballero with 2 on. Jazz got the full ski mask going. Jazz has got the hoodie going, man. Come on. Give me a break. I'm sorry, chat. I don't like that. I don't like that, bro. I saw Manny Machado, or was it Manny Machado? Or somebody was doing that in San Diego the other day. I do not like that. I don't love the hoodie look, chat. I'm not going to lie. Caballero. Oh, my God. I just got to get with the times, chat. I got to get with the times. I don't like it. I don't like it. Can I say that? Can I say that? It's fine. It's fine. I'm not going to call the police. I'm not going to not root for Caballero. But I don't like the fucking hood. I'm sorry. Excuse my French. And I know I'm definitely probably like on the unpopular opinion or something. Like, who cares? Well, who cares about anything? You know, okay, fine. You got your food, water, and shelter. You can then care about things. Like, we're all going to survive. We're all going to live. We got our food, we got our water, we got our shelter, and I can then complain about the Yankees wearing hoods. The 0-1. Caballero shows bunt. He does not pull back in time. 0-2. Anyways, with all that said, we're all good. We're all good. It's not that big a deal. Good on Caballero for being a good teammate, though, because I was going in on Jazz, and then Caballero was just like, yo, I'm doing it too, bro. And I was like, all right, you look stupid as well. Just kidding. I gotta chill, bro. Why am I being so rude to the Yankees today? I called Luis Heel fat earlier. Jesus Christ. All is well. We got an 0-2 count. Foul away. I'm just antsy for this series, but I'm feeling good now. Not because of the 1-0 lead, just because once the game gets settled in, it's like a real-life sporting event. I get to calm down a little bit. Pre-game nerves start to fade. 0-2 count on Caballero, first and second. 1-0 Yankees lead on the Stanton homer. The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That is going to be fielded as short by Story. He flips a second for 1 on to first, and they double up Caballero. Wow. Inning will be over. All good, though. Stanton got the home run. Youngster on the board. Probably shouldn't wear a hood. You won't ground into a DP. Slows you down. That's what they say, chat. Shouldn't wear a hood. All right, I'm going to pull you guys up in the chat and just see you roasting me for how much like you don't care. I get it. I get it. But like I have preferences, okay? You know? Like, don't you? If you don't, like, go eat horse poop. And I'll say, who cares? I look stupid, Tallies, man. Oh, it's Tallies, man. Chat, everybody say welcome back to Tallies, man. What was he saying the other day, Tallies, man? Were you the one saying that we were going to lose that game? We ended up coming back to win? And you tried sneaking back in later, and we all caught you? You know what I'm saying? Oh, word up. All right, you guys all agree with me. Fair enough. Ah, man, that's the best feeling. Even when I think I might be a little off base. Turns out I'm on. Just kidding. Roast me for what? Yeah. That's what I thought, John. Oh, so you agree with me, Talisman. You're probably talking to somebody else then. Anyways, how we doing, chat? Don't you wear a hoodie and blitz ball? No, not blitz. I wear it for ball and play. I don't wear a hoodie for blitz. How dare you, Tim? How dare you? I would never wear a hoodie and blitz ball. I have too much class. Ball and play, though, I do. How's everybody doing, though? Tell me about your Tuesdays. And I missed you guys yesterday, too. I missed you. What was everybody's weekend like? You have to say it quickly, though, in 5 words or less. Remember, I'm going to a wedding this weekend, very unfortunately. So I'm going to be missing... Not just a while. I guess I'm Saturday. I'm technically like missing the game, per se. My rule is I'm not pulling up the game at the church. I'm not bringing my laptop to the church. But at the reception, like I'll probably be pulling up Photoshop and having the game on my phone. But Saturday, there's not going to be a watch party. Nor Sunday. But then we'll be back on track afterwards. But we're live through Friday, though. Ung Dan Hayden. I wasn't calling you stupid. I was quoting what you said about Cav and laughing about it. Oh, Talisman, word up. You know, I always had a good feeling about you. I knew that, Talisman. Yeah, I knew we were on the same page. All right. Get a haircut. Dude, honestly, yo, like, I would say F you, but like, or not F you. But today it actually is looking pretty, like, it looks like, dude, like, I usually take a nap pregame, and my hair looks better than it does right now. I did not take a nap today. So you know what? Owned. I think you got me. Dan will get married in September. No. Yeah, Tim, you can host the stream, bro. Dan the haircut. Watch party wedding. Church probably has Wi-Fi, Dan. You can stream it. I mean, it's not even like a Wi-Fi thing. Fire me up, Buzz, Caleb. Caleb, don't be gassing me up yet just because the Yanks are up 1-0. All right, well, Ocean View, that's not why I would cut my hair, by the way, because I actually like the 80s look. I like kind of people, not to be like, you know, '07 Lady Gaga, but I do like people kind of looking at me and being like, yo, what's this kid's deal? And the 80s look is kind of part of it. Like, I imagine when I walk by, people are like, that kid looks like a freaking hippie. Like, what's his problem? So that I don't mind. I just think it doesn't look good today. Pick you guys back up soon, though. First pitch in from Heel to Story is a strike. We got an 0-1 count. It'll be... Meredith's distracting me. Oh, fuck. This is actually important stuff. Ballinger's got it. 1 away. Story flies out. So we're talking about his arm slot. All right, so that's stuff I know. But they adjusted Heel's arm slot entering actually the very end of spring training for those who don't know. So that's what they were talking about. Sorry for talking over it. 1 away.
That was a 42-degree launch, and that was the highest in the major so far this year.
Jake Bowers, eh?
It was so high, it was a 41-degree launch.
Popped him up.
Just a smidge behind what Bowers did.
All right. That was a sinker from Heel. So that is something that is new. Now, I'm sure we saw the sinker the first couple starts. I'm not trying to pretend we didn't. But in spring training, remember at the very end, along with the new arm slot and stuff, he was either adding or throwing a lot more sinker was the plan, too. So we'll keep our eyes on that. A good slider there, fouled off 0-2. Bro, I'm watching Heel the way I watch Volpe and the way I watch Wells to a degree. I'll do this with, too. It's like, I will... Honestly, Heel's probably the least of these, but like Volpe I will criticize a lot. Wells probably more than anybody. But when they do something well, or like when Heel's looking good, it's like, I almost feel like I'm like related to him almost the way I'm rooting for him. It's just like, yes, very good. Like I criticize him so much, but I want them to do well so bad. And it's probably just the homegrown thing. That's probably almost all it is. The 0-2 to the backstop, 1-2. That was 96 though. It hit the Duncan sign, but it was 96. And yes, chat, since I know you're probably asking to confirm, he does follow Yankees Avenue on Instagram. And we have DM'd a couple times. We got a 1-2 count. Lined on a hop, couple of hops. Caballero's got it over short, over to first. 2 away. Now that was a slider, and it was very much a hanging slider. But you can hang sliders if they got late break. I can't really judge if these have late break or not, but so far so good. 2 outs here in the second.
Home runs this year, 13 with the San Francisco Giants, and they have a tax bullpen. Their last 3 starters have went 11 2/3.
First pitch to Meyer, the 7-hitter. Slider, backdoor slider in there, called strike, 0-1. Marcelo Meyer. He looks like Josh Peck a little bit. Like 2008 Josh Peck. No. He was skinny by then. Like 2006 Josh Peck. But this guy's not fat. No, he's 2008 Josh Peck. Ball upstairs. We got a 1-1 count on Meyer.
They'll have to eventually make that move, but they needed some help today.
And dude, talk about a much needed off day yesterday. Just for the bullpen and all that. Although we got hella good length. What the hell, bro? Hella good. I cannot believe I just said that. It's the energy drink. I'm just freaking zooming. 1-2 count, by the way. 93 mile-an-hour fastball swung by. We got a nice, respectable amount of innings from our starting rotation this weekend. So that helped, and an off day yesterday. The 1-2 fouled away, or is that going to be in play? That's going to be in play. No, it's a fair ball. Drops on the line, goes into the stands. That's going to be a 2-out double for Meyer. And yeah, it's like that part of, for those who aren't watching along, in left field in Fenway, the line is so close to the wall. Although that was fair by a few inches. Gritchick, if he was like willing to risk being paralyzed, probably could have caught that, but decided against it. So runner on second, 2 outs for Durbin. Chad? Caleb. And I wasn't even trying to be obnoxious correcting K there. I just thought I was like, it's Chad Durbin? Ball low. 1-0 count, 2 outs, spot on the second, runner on second. Yankees lead 1-0. I would never correct K like that. People make mistakes. People get names wrong. I do all the time. I just truly thought that I was misguided this entire time. That there's 2 Durbins, but there's not. At least not on this team. It'll be a 1-0 from Heel. Fastball in there. No, excuse me, a sinker. 95 miles an hour. Middle-ish. Ball and a strike on Durbin.
Went to the Brewers from the Yankees, along with Nestor Cortez for Devin Williams. He's a gritty, gutty sort of player.
Let's go, heel. The 1-1. Called a strike, not challenged. It would have been overturned, I believe. It was a fastball low and away, and it certainly looked low and away, but 1-2 count on Durbin.
It would have flipped the count from 1-2 to 2-1 with a runner in scoring position.
Should we blame Dave? No. Should we blame Caleb? I'm gonna say Caleb Williams. Let's go! I'm just gonna shut the hell up and celebrate heel. Change up. Durbin swings over it. Second strikeout of the night for heel, and he's through 2 scoreless so far. To the top of the third, we go. What I was gonna say is, do we blame Caleb Durbin for the facial hair policy going away? But some people might like that. I respect anybody's opinion, but I respect the pro getting rid of the facial hair policy, even though I don't agree with it, and I think it's one of our biggest mistakes as an organization, one of many, although some very good decisions as well. I could respect that more than the hoods. I don't like the hoods. I don't like the hoods, Chad. Even if Judge wore one, I wouldn't like the hoods. But it's fine. It's not a big deal. I'm talking too much. I'm just excited. 9 and then top. We got Wells, Rosario, Judge coming up. And let's see. Who was that through? That was Durbin. He's the 8 hitter. So come the bottom of the third for the Red Sox, it'll be Narvaez and top. Narvaez, Anthony Contreras. But yeah. Wells, Rosario, Judge coming up for the Yanks. Top of the third. Yankees lead 1-0. Where's my lineup button? There we go. Yeah, so far so good for heel. I'm liking that, Chad. Yeah, I'm liking that. Why does my box score give me so much trouble? Why you give me so much trouble, man? Ain't nobody got time for this. Ain't nobody got time, Chad. What's up, yo? Let me pull you guys up, see how we're doing. See what's going on. And, yo, shout out to Sebastian with the $5 super chat. Appreciate you, brother. Also sent in one before, too, I'm just seeing. Thank you so much, dude. Says, Dan, do you agree with this top 5 current Yanks at full health? 1 Judge, 2 Cole. So, real quick, I'll stop you. I'll read what you're saying. And this is just a kind of a me thing, but I've never been able to group hitters or position players and pitchers together. Like, the idea of me saying, like your list right here, if I were to do that, Judge 1, Cole 2, Fried 3, Rice 4, Stanton 5. Like, I think that can be a fair list with what you're saying. But it doesn't, like, compute my brain. And this isn't, like, a you thing. A lot of people do this. Like, ESPN does it, MLB Network. It's like, how can I even rank, like, is Garrett Cole better than Ben Rice? Is Max Fried better than Ben Rice? Is Cam Schlittler better than Ben Rice? Like, I don't even know what that means. It's like they're 2 different, like, species of people almost. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always will. And it's like, actually been a pet peeve of mine, if you can tell by my little tirade here. Like, MLB Network, do your top 50 pitchers and then do your top 50 position players. Like, I never will understand grouping them together. But not going at you, Sebastian. I know what you're saying. If you want to say, like, in terms of importance, I guess, Judge 1. Really, the irritation as a whole, 2, you could say. But then, like, yeah, Rice is up there. Stanton's up there. I would say Bellinger is close to the top 5-ish. But I like your 5 there that you have. Cam, I would put up there. It's actually pretty hard. But I appreciate you, Sebastian. Thank you. Joey, I see your super chat. I will get to that in one moment. The 1-1 on Wells is lined in the left field. It might hang up for Anthony. It does. 1 away. Joey, if you don't mind, I'm just going to get through this half inning and then go to your super chat just so I give both the proper attention. So Wells lines out to left field, and that's back to the top of the order in. I'm in Rosario. On deck is Aaron Judge. Look hello white right now. Look at my sunscreen. First pitch outside, 1-0. Rosario in the first, grounded out to short, as did Judge.
It was early on the mound who lost that Game 3 matchup in the wild card.
Yeah.
Do-or-die game against Cam Schlittler.
I'm trying to remember the scoring in that game.
Took the Yankees one time through the lineup to figure him out.
I don't think we went deep. Stanton almost did. To left center. The 2-0. And their called strike, 2-1. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but I believe didn't Stan end up scoring on that? That that double anyways in the first inning against Boston. The 2-1 is inside to Rosario, 3-1. 1-0 Yanks lead, top of the third.
He's really carried it into this year. Dominant confidence.
Early's good. He don't got the look, though, if you know what I mean.
Next couple days.
He doesn't have the look of a killer like Cam. You know what they say, Chad? That could either get you in prison or in the Hall of Fame. It's a 50-50 shot. Rosario grounds out to Story again at short, 2 away. That'll bring up Aaron Judge. Which, chat, often when Judge comes up, you'll see me click a couple buttons on my left here. That's to start a fresh recording, if you know what I mean. 2 away, top of the third. Here is Aaron Judge wearing the turtleneck, no hood. First pitch, down low, 1-0. Oh, Cam's talking to somebody. Don't tell me he's on Nesson right now, bruh. Dude, Cam is such a dog.
Your calculus is correct because the Red Sox fans need him now.
Oh, they do. Honestly, though, I will say, I think I said this in the Morning Yank Show this morning, 2-0 on Judge, by the way. I think Cam's being a little dramatic with the whole... Now, if he's getting death threats, that's one thing. And those aren't even... That's something against Boston fans, by the way. Like, don't go at Boston fans for not being classy. That's nothing to do with Boston fans. That's like a bad person. You know? If they're giving Cam death threats. There's nothing to do with the Red Sox. Judge grounds one to left side, hugs the line, fielded at third by Durbin, bounce pass over to first, gets Judge, inning over, all good. But no, that's something that drives me insane. And then you get like the moral police, like Red Sox fans too, that are also like so half-brained that will come out and be like, I'm a Red Sox fan, but I don't stand with those that are sending Cam death threats. It's like, congratulations, brother. Like, you're a great fucking person. Like, nobody cares. Like, it's not a Red Sox fan thing. It's not like a Yankee fan thing. Like, no, that's just like a bad person, you know? By the way, rude remarks that I have since retracted and I apologize for, very different than actual death threats for the record. Don't think I'm setting myself up here to get roasted, by the way. I've addressed that, and I am truly, sincerely, I apologize. Anyways, Cam, though, that aside, he was saying, like, yeah, I don't want to get to Fenway, you know, they're going to be yelling at me. And to that, I'm like, yeah, they will be. It's gonna be loud for Cam. Then he was going on, he was like, yeah, they're going to be, like, probably, you know, guys my age, like, in the stands, you're yelling, they're going to be grabbing me. I'm like, I don't think anybody's, like, I don't think that's going to happen, Cam. Like, I think you're going to be all good. And I'm excited with this whole thing, and assuming none of them actually come to fruition, like, and it's all BS, people just are fucking loudmouth, you know, obnoxious, and again, something against Boston fans, just, there's some bad people out there. If you send Cam a death threat, you're a bad person, obviously. The idea, though, of hostility towards Cam from Boston, I'm all about that, because one, that's just awesome. Two, you know, like, same reason. One, it gives the rivalry juice. I like that. And I believe in Cam. Like, I actually think, one, he's freaking great. He's one of the best pitchers in the league. But also, like, the way his brain works, like, you can see it in his fucking eyes, bro. You can see it in the way, I always bring this up, but in Game 3 of the Wildcard Series, where he pitched that gem, you see him clench his jaw like he's Anakin going to the Jedi Temple. Like, it's pure hate and anger. And that's, like, the Kobe shit. That's, like, the Jordan shit. That's the Jeter, the Brady. Like, that's the look of just, like, this in this moment is everything to me. Not, like, you can just tell. Some guys have it, some guys don't. Like the stream, please. Oh, shit. Let me see what my guy Joey had to say in here, and then I'll see if I can get to the rest of you in time as well. Joey with a $10 super chat says, the first thing Jay Banksy texted me this morning. Who's Jay Banksy, by the way? He's not somebody in our chat. I thought he was. Jay Banksy, is he somebody that reacts to videos as well? Or, like, does watch parties or something? Because I think I saw, like, a thing for him the other day. Anyway, he says, text this morning is, we are not hitting one at a Fenway. Literally over the Green Monster. Yes, he was wrong on that prediction. But, like, I have heard the name Jay Banksy. So, like, what do I know him from more so is what I'm saying. I'm complimenting Jay Banksy right now. Like I said, I don't know who he is, but I know who he is. And also, yo, thanks so much, Joey, by the way. Swordfish sends in a $20 super chat, says, do you think we know all of the MLB teams, or are there some out there that science has yet to discover? Swordfish, I freaking appreciate your support, man. I have no idea what the hell you mean, but I think that was your intention, and I respect it. I respect it. You just wanted to throw me for a loop, and you did. And I'm trying to think of a way I can answer your question right now. Like, even though you're kidding, like, I want to be serious about it. But I don't think I'm clever enough to. But I'm going to think about that, Sword. And thank you so much, dude. You're always donating. You're freaking awesome. 0-1 count on the 9 here, Narvaez, excuse me. Can of corn for Judge. 1 away. Bottom of the third, 1 out now. Back to the top of the order for Boston. And yeah, if you're just joining, Yankees took a 1-0 lead in the second. Giancarlo Stanton's third home run of the year, well over the monster. And so far, Luis Gil's looking okay. He's pitching decent. But that guy looks like Jose Caballero in the stands. Anyways, one away, bottom of the third. Roman Anthony up, back to the top of the order for the Red Sox. Upstairs, 1-0. By the way, I was looking at pictures of George Lombard Jr. Not for like my own viewing interest, but like recently for something. I don't even have to clarify that. Suspicious that I did. But no, backdoor slider. Apparently not gorgeous. I was about to say it was. 2-0. There's the Double-A Somerset Patriots. I saw a picture of George Lombard wearing, I guess, something they're going to wear this year. I think they have in the past, but I just want to mention, like, the black Yankee jerseys. Like, the black Yankees, like, the Negro League Yankees, like, they wear an edition of their jerseys that is, like, I guess, theirs from back then. Like, a replica, obviously, like a modern whatever. And it's freaking sick. I just thought about that. I think it should be cool if we did it in the Big League Club. I think it's freaking sick, chat, okay? This isn't political. If it looks fucking cool, I want it. If it doesn't look cool, like hoods in Yankees Red Sox, I don't want it. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Roman Anthony.
When they gave it to Anthony, he said, 19 was good for me, hoping it's good for Roman too. That's pretty neat.
Honestly, I thought Yoshida were 19.
When did he go to 19?
Let's see what 81's got, though, Chad. The 2-2. Yo, just missed inside. 3-2. Very similar fastball, just a little more inside to the first one he threw Anthony. Not the first one, in the first at-bat to end that at-bat with a strikeout. This one a little bit inside. Another 3-2 count to Anthony. Damn it! Slider, that one wasn't close. Outside, 1-out walk. Anthony reaches first, and that'll bring up Wilson Contreras. All good, Heel. Let's go. First pitch, changeup in there, called strike, 0-1, which I'm glazing heel at times. I'm giving him, credit where it's due. Got to be fair. That's a terrible pitch in my opinion. That was a 87-mile-an-hour changeup that caught so much of the play that Contreras, if he swung, that shit is probably breaking through my window here in New Jersey. All good though. Fastball up and away, ball and a strike, 1 out, bottom of the third, runner on first for Boston. Wilson Contreras up, Yanks lead 1-0. Just in case you needed an update on the game, after I gave one 25 seconds ago. Just bear with me here, Chad. The energy drink before the game, like I'm certainly stimming right now. I can recognize that. The 1-1 outside, 2-1. Yankees Red Sox. I think I get weird during Yankees Red Sox. It's always been the case. It was the first time I ever played hooky from school over a Yankee game was Yankees Red Sox. Anybody remember the Hanley Ramirez walk-off homer in 2016? The 2-1. High fly ball. Jammed him. Not to the monster. Coming in is Grichuk. He makes a catch. Big second out of Contreras. He flies out to left. Anthony back to first. That's good. That's good. What pitch was that? That was another changeup. And a little better. I mean, that was more in on the hands. And that was huge because he jammed him. Yeah. So runner on first. That is still Anthony. 2 away. And now here is Yoshida. Which Yoshida's was supposed to be a lot more coming over from Japan. And he's had some down years. He's had some decent seasons with the Red Sox. Decent splits-wise. And that's what I mentioned here. He does hit righties pretty well. And in the limited series, or the whatever it was, small series last year in the wild card, it seemed like just a single machine against righties. And of course, Healy is a righty. The 1-0. That is outside. A changeup, a call to strike. It's a 1-1 count, not challenged. And I think I overheard them say, well, not overheard, they were broadcasting to me, but it's like it's a secret. No, they were saying that the Red Sox don't challenge a lot. And if I heard that correctly, that definitely seems accurate. Yeah, I overheard on the broadcast. I was eavesdropping in on Michael Kay and Joe Girardi. We got a 2-1, heel to Yoshida with 2 outs. The pitch. High fly ball, jammed him again, I believe, and that's right to center field. Bellinger is there. He makes a catch. Let's go. Alrighty, we are through 3, chat. First third of the game is complete. And to the 4th inning we go. I'm going to step aside real quick. We got Rice, Stanton, Bellinger coming up. And I got this new screen in between goes. I'll be back in 45 seconds. Don't go anywhere. Enjoy some Ben Rice homers. Yo, is that kind of hype or what? I've had some like mid-game stream commercials before. That's what I always wanted to do instead of just leaving it hanging when I'm going to take a leak or whatever. That was kind of badass, was it not, chat? All right, you're welcome. I'm just kidding. I'm going to pick you guys up soon, by the way. I'm just having a freaking blast. I love Yankees, Red Sox. I love when the Yankees are winning, so let's win more. 1-0, top of the 4th. Here we go. Second third of the game begins. We enter Act 2. And it'll be 3-4-5 for the Yanks. 0-1 count on Rice. Rice, Stanton, Bellinger. 1-0 Yanks lead. Here we go.
There's Rice from Cohasset, Mass.
Yes, but grew up a Yankee fan, don't forget. You must include that little nugget, K, but I'm sure they already have. It'll be an 0-1 to Rice, outside and low in the dirt, 1-1. Heel, by the way. Scoreless through 3. Scoreless through 3. Scoreless through 3, 47 pitches. Not too bad. I mean, 3 scoreless is awesome. I'm talking about the pitch count, not too bad. The 1-1 to Rice. Nice pitch in there, called strike. Sinker, lower inside corner, 1-2. Yeah, that was Rice. Oh, Rice. That was a strike, Rice. You think he heard me, Chad? Yeah, he did. I just saw him say thank you, Dan. You're welcome, Ben. Be a 1-2. Lefty, early to Rice. The pitch, down in the dirt, gets away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Let's see, anything else going on around the league? Reds beating the Rays 4-0 bottom of the 3rd. We're like 1 week away from like not scoreboard watching the Rays anymore, but for now we still will. Blue Jays, Angels, we already mentioned. They play later at 9:38 in Anaheim. The 2-2 to Rice. Tapped foul, still 2-2. How about the Mets? The Mets, what are they up to? Oh, no score. They're not losing yet. Good for them.
It can't be easy because every single time you make a decision that you're going to have somebody that's not pleased. No Grisham in the lineup today. No Goldschmidt in the lineup today against a lefty.
The 2-2. Heads up. Plunks Rice. Curveball. No, nothing crazy. He'll take first. Rice works a good AB. And then, he gets plunked a little inside slider. All good. Very good, actually. Runner on first, nobody out for Giancarlo Stanton, who, of course, hit his 3rd home run of the year last time up in the 2nd inning. A bomb over the monster. And left, of course, gave the Yankees their 1-0 lead. That still is currently the score right now. So runner on first, nobody out. Here is Stanton. First pitch, change up in there, called strike. 0-1.
Will he hit another home run or more? It was plus 450.
I don't need the music. Being 0-1 on Stanton. The pitch. Foul back, 0-2. On deck is Bellinger.
But Aaron must do a great job however he does it because I don't ever hear anyone.
I want this light over here at my face, or I want it over here.
Never hear anyone
Yeah, it's a little bright. Yeah, now we look nice and even. Evenly distributed lighting.
winning games, and it's not easy.
I got some cool stuff coming, by the way, chat.
Because you know every day you're
Not in the mail, but to the stream. The 0-2. Inside, heads up.
bench.
All good.
But when you have a
1 and
bunch
2.
of guys that are used to starting, that becomes a little
The new graphic stuff, some added perks. I got an announcement coming soon, chat. We'll get there in about a week and a half.
guys on the bench were bench players.
No, nobody's pregnant.
They knew that there was a role.
Unless the Colo Dog has something to tell me,
And also,
which would be absolutely devastating.
with you, Michael, that
She's not, though. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Stanton. 94-mile-an-hour fastball. Blows it by him. He strikes out. 1 away, and that'll bring up Cody Bellinger. All good.
not getting so many at bats, but he's going to put me in
Now, chat, when I do have a kid one day, I don't want to say the OGs. Most of you that have been around, which if you've been around, I know you guys, we're all homies. You know the deal. How many of you know my future son's name, though? And not talking about Dan. Dan Allen worked the third will happen way down the line, but my other boy, Dan's going to be the ball player. Dan's going to be, we'll be watching him one day. I'll have a home and graphic for him at some point in my life. Oh, he steps on first for the first out, tags Rice at second for the double play. Bellinger hits it hard right at Contreras. He stepped on first, and then, yeah, over to second, tagged him. And that'll do it. A quick top of the 4th inning, despite the Rice hit by pitch. Yeah.
Make no mistake, our responsibility is to
Gotta go, chat. Nah, I'm just kidding. Dude, Bellinger's all cleaned up, too. Did the Yankees go to the barber or something over the weekend? I think so. Anyways, chat, how are we doing? We are through 3.5 innings. Yankees lead 1-0. Yeah, I know. Dude, there's been hella sirens going around today. Yeah, I agree. We do need to win the division. We got to win the division, and we got to win the American League. Dan, have you listened to Breaking Benjamin yet? I have not, Grinch. No, I haven't. I have not. Dan, SYBAU. What? Somebody said that to me recently. CU. Oh, you're going to have to explain. I forget, to be honest. Dan, what is the announcement? Well, it's I'll tell you May 1st. I'll tell you May 1st. Wait a second, Dark. You're so close, bro. What's up, Serge? How you doing, brother? Oh, hell yeah, Isaac. Yeah, I recognize you. You've been around a couple times by now. I've been out in Austin. Let's go. Me, Grinch? Oh, I see. That's what that means before. I was making me like, what? My bad. No. First kid's Dan Allen. It's not Mickey Darkmanic. It's Ricky Rourke. But not Richard. If I ever catch any of you in the chat calling him Dick. No, nothing wrong with that. But with he's Ricky. On the birth certificate, Ricky. Just like I'm not Daniel, I'm Dan. Same with my dad. On the birth certificate, it's just Dan, not Daniel. Apparently he got hit in the Catholic Church for that. I don't know if that's actually true, if it was propaganda, but it couldn't have been propaganda because we went to church growing up. I have a Bible on my desk. You guys know that. Ricky Rourke. Yes. He won't be the ball player, though, so don't buy his jersey yet. Dan, though, if you want to, I don't know what number he'll wear, but he's going to be groomed to be a ball player. I always say this. Can I say this? It's like a joke, but like I always say, like my kid, he's definitely gonna be a baseball player. Like that's the plan for him. So he's either gonna be like the greatest athlete of all time, or he's gonna be gay, and either are fine, chat. If you know what I mean. And I said either are fine for the record. Oh, name that Yank. 2014 to 2017. This is. Oh, it's Jacoby Ellsbury. That is Jacoby Ellsbury. Alrighty, chat. I remember saying Ricky or Mickey before. What up, Dark? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Isaac. My pleasure, dude. I'm not geeked at all, dude. I haven't smoked or nothing. Aaron Rourke, I feel like wouldn't go all that well. I love Ricky Rourke though, and it does have Mickey Mantle vibes with the what do they call that? Orangutan, onomatopoeia or whatever. Alicio or something. Anyways, bottom of the 4th, 1-0 Yankees lead. The 0-1 is grounded, chopped to the right side. Rice has got it. He will toss over to heel, 1 away. I'm liking this so far. Heel gives Rice a nice little low 5, and yeah, 1 away. Here is Trevor Story.
That the fans here finally started chanting self-esteem. John Henry was
Yeah, that was a couple weeks ago now, though. But yeah, there were like loud sell the team chants. It may have just been a couple people, but with the Red Sox owner in the park. It's a weird. The Red Sox are weird, man. Like I even feel this way about Cora. It's like, why is Cora considered so great? But in fairness, like I'll use this to defend Boone. It's like the Red Sox themselves haven't been constructed great either. So then you get in the whole conversation. How much of a responsibility does the manager really play? But like, it's not Cora's fault. I retract that statement from the record. Ground ball to left side. Rosario gobbles it up. Continues to play a nice strong third base. Over to first. 2 away. Story grounds out. Yo, remember? I totally forgot about this. There was like a pretty relatively large thing organized with, was it Hal sell the team chance or something like that? Or was it Fire Cashman chance? Was it the John from MassPath guy that was doing that? Which that dude is funny, but he's something else. He calls up a lot of the sports talk radio shows too. But that was a thing. I forgot about that. That was like what, 2020? Was that 2022 during like the really bad summer swoon? Anyways, 2 balls, no strikes on the 6-hitter Cedane Rafaela. In fact, my park is pretty much filled out for the most part by now, but still a lot more empty seats than normal for Yankees Red Sox. The 2-0, high fly ball, not deep, not well hit, and it'll be Judge under it. And how about that? Luis Gil is scoreless through 4 so far, and the pitch count pretty effective, quite economical, one might say. 50 pitches through 4 innings. Wait, my apologies. That is Connor Early's, but Gil's right around there. That was Connor Early's. I forgot to change the box score in this inning. I apologize. Okay, 54 pitches. That is still very much applicable to what we were saying. 4 innings so far, 2 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. Not done yet, obviously, but the man has pitched well against Boston in his career. We mentioned this morning, we mentioned a lot by now. I've said it to pretty much everybody I've encountered today. It's like my icebreaker line. .99 ERA entering today's start in 5 career starts against Boston. Luis Gil, 0.99 ERA. And that has only gone down so far. So far, so good. 6, 7, 8 due up for the Yankees. It'll be Grichuk, Jazz, Caballero. So, pretty quick top of the 4th, and then a quick, almost even quicker bottom of the 4th. And, damn, we're already in the 5th inning. I think you gotta say to slow down, but before you know it, these games get into crunch time. Alliteration, that's what it is, yes. Not a monopia or whatever I said. Trade deadline talk. Oh, I love the preference, Isaac. It's like an email. I actually do appreciate that. Trade deadline talk. Are we going to get Dominguez on the move? Are you saying going to get Dominguez on the move as in Jason Dominguez trade him, or are you saying Sir Anthony Dominguez from... Is it Sir Anthony Dominguez? Who's the guy with the White Sox? Is that Sir Anthony? Yeah, Sir Anthony Dominguez? Is that who I'm thinking of? I'll tell you this. We will do trade deadline stuff early this year. Like, we'll have an early trade deadline show, like the first... Like, I'm saying, like, not just BS and, like, me just having a thought here or there. Like, we'll have a sit-down probably early June, like, titled Early Yankees Trade Deadline Preview almost. Like, I really want to get ahead of it early and just, like, nail down every candidate we might want. And then you guys let me know, and I'll tell Cashman. By the way, this isn't announcement related per se, but I think the Morning Yankee Show might be moving back, or might be moving to the main channel. I'll tell you that. Offense has to help a little more to give Gil a better advantage. I agree. Let's score. And yes, happy Tuesday. Ricky Rourke sounds like a contact hitting first baseman. I don't know if Ricky's going to be a ball player. I mean, he can be, but if he is, he's definitely going to be a pitcher. But to be honest, both my boys are probably going to be pitchers. Grichuk grounds out the middle. By the way, last thing on the topic of children. I'm just kidding when I say only one of them is going to have the destiny laid out ahead of him to be a Major League Baseball player. Both of them will be set on that path. And one will end up on Broadway, the other will be a New York Yankee. One away, here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. Had a nice little looping line drive single into left field in his first at-bat. One away in the top of the 5th. He shows bunt, pulls back, takes it for a strike. 0-1. Now, early, man, I'll tell you, I mean, he's hyped up, and we only scored 1 run off him, so I'm not talking shit by any means. But he doesn't have, like... I mean, you think, like, the young and up-and-coming pitchers, like... Unless I'm mistaken, this guy was really hyped up. Like, he doesn't have, like, a crazy fastball. Like... I mean, I know he's a lefty, but... I don't know. You look at, like, McClain or Cam... Mizorowski, when he came up, like, he's not the traditional... I don't know, box office up-and-coming young starting pitcher. But maybe I just mistakenly remember him being, like, insanely highly touted. And by the way, he's pitched really well tonight. He's pitched well throughout his career. I'm just saying. I'm not going to shut up, chat, but I will for 5 seconds, and then I'm going to continue.
I heard it gets pretty nasty out there. No, because it gets nasty in a lot of ballparks.
We have a 1-2 on Jazz, 1 out, top of the 5th.
Felt that as much, and maybe because I wasn't down there as much as the pitchers.
No! Now, that was a jackass swing. And by the way, early sweeper is really good, so I stand corrected. He's got some good stuff. That is a good pitch, but with that said, I would not have swung at it. Yeah. He probably did go, but I wouldn't have called him on it. Wow, that's an ESPN looking up cam, but they all are. So 2 away, here is Caballero. We do got to start scoring, yo. So I may have to start getting serious soon.
Really? Oh, I was so fired up. Did you say
Ball load Caballero, 1-0. I need to shave soon. The 1-0. Ground ball to the left side, in the hole. Story ain't got the arm to get Caballero. No. Infield single, 2-out single for Caballero. He'll be on first, and we'll see if he's going to be running here for the 9-hitter Austin Wells coming up. Would not mind some action, maybe a little hit-and-run action. That'd be cool. The Yankees have done that a couple times this year and executed it well. Most notably the, and possibly only, the walk-off against LA, which was awesome. But that was like one of the more gorgeous hit-and-runs you'll see. I mean, they've had hit-and-runs this year. I'm just trying to think of other ones that, like, were really executed to that level. I mean, that was, against LA, was insane. Now, hit-and-run has many benefits. You could also just do a hit-and-run and avoid a DP by doing it. Anyways, lefty-lefty, here is Austin Wells. Runner on first, it's Caballero, 2 outs. First pitch, fastball, sinker, in there, called strike, 0-1.
In 1978, when the Yankees came back from all those games back against the Red Sox, and they had to play that one-game playoff.
Yes.
The 163rd game.
Yep. Dan Rourke Sr. was driving a race car during that.
Can you imagine the pressure that Bob Lemon felt? Oh, yeah, that would not be pressure.
And no, not in the woods, chat, at a track.
From the stories I've heard,
with a sponsor and everything.
Lucky hit the home run. The place went silent.
And then he had children.
On that box, Al Rosen and George Steinbrenner, they were cheering. Was the whole Yankee contingent.
0-2, 2 outs.
Here's the thing about Mr. Steiner. He was not intimidated. He didn't care. Like, no,
dude.
You don't see front office people sit down there very often because they don't want to hear it.
I would have thrived under George Steinbrenner. Being 0-2 on Wells.
The 0-2.
High fly ball! Oh, I beg. Oh, man, what's this going to be? Foul. It's going to be foul, Chad. It's going to be foul. Damn it. Wells hit that ball well. Would have been a 2-run shot, but ends up going about, looked like, I don't know, 5 to 10 feet foul. All good. 0-2 count still. 2 outs. Top of the 5th. Runner on first. Well, since my baby left me, well, I found a new place to dwell. Well, it's down at the end of a lonely street at Austin Wells' hotel, but no, he throws over to first. Caballero is safe. Connell Early's a bitch. No, just kidding. That's terrible, chat. I gotta stop doing that shit. Every time I think I'm a grown man, I bring myself back to that fateful day in June of last year. The 0-2, outside 1-2. I think it was July. I make a lot of jokes about that, but I actually feel bad, so don't take this as me making fun of the situation. One and 2 on Wells. The pitch. Outside, good take, 2-2. That fastball was 95. Dude, Connor, I keep saying Connor. Cannelli early looks very similar to me as a mix of Matt Damon if he were born in Alabama and Jackson Dart. Front profile, more Matt Damon from Alabama. Side profile, more Jackson Dart. With a pretty nice head of hair, I ain't gonna lie. Early's got a nice head of hair.
So Boone is throwing up.
People kill to have hair like that, to be honest. Not you, Boone, although Boone's a good-looking guy, too.
You know, one of the worries that the Red Sox really do have
Yeah, that's a nice head of hair.
is Garrett Crochet, who, you know, his best pitch was what? Sweeper. Oh, it swept, too. And it's kind of not
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs on Wells. Runner on first, that's Caballero. Top of the 5th, Yankees lead 1-0.
He's been hit hard the last 2 starts.
Yes, he has.
And he's-
Popped him up. Good fight, Wells. Where's Wells sitting now? She's still under 200? God damn it. Well, you know what, though? Yo,
And how is he physically going to
hitting 176, not great. A 338 OBP, even if Wells were hitting 220, I would take that improvement. Hitting a 338 OBP with a 176 average is actually pretty insane.
If he gets that second one, then maybe he'll be
A 255 slugging is not great, but that will come up. Man, chat, why didn't you tell me? Austin Wells is having a freaking great year.
1 on 2 outs and a 2-2 count.
I'm kidding, but that is that's a pretty damn good OBP, like in general,
Yankees lead 1-0 on the stand.
for your 9-hitter who's great defensively. See how quickly I can spin things, chat? There goes Caballero. And Wells chops it. That'll probably be the... Yeah, I think it's like a good... Canelli makes a play, and that'll do it. Wells grounds out. Good AB, but we are going to have to start scoring soon, yo. I'm cracking all these jokes like it ain't just a 1-0 lead. This is a very close game. A very close game. I'm just saying this out loud to remind myself of that. We have Luis Gil on the bump, who looks great so far. We're only up on 1-0. Like, we have to make sure we win this game. We got to start scoring, yo. We got to start scoring. Now, we will have top of the order coming up in the 6th. But for now, Yankees do lead 1-0. And we have 7-8-9 coming up for Boston. Meyer, Durbin, Narvaez. I was pausing in between sentences. I knew I had something coming up, and I just got it out. So, yeah, bottom third coming up for Boston. 1-0 Yankees lead. Chat, let me see what's going on with you guys. How the hell are you? Around the league, any interesting scores? Reds still lead the Rays 4-0. I'll just give you the rest. We got Astros over the Guardians 3-2 top 6. Reds over the Rays 4-0 top 5. Guardians 4, Marlins 1, bottom 4. Brewers leading the Tigers 3-1, bottom 4. Nationals 4-2 over the Braves, top 3. Twins Mets, no score, bottom 3. Orioles, Royals underway now, no score, top 2. Then you got Phillies and Cubs just underway. Pirates and Rangers about to get going. And then later on tonight, Padres, Rockies. Blue Jays, Angels at 9:38. So I'll be tuned into most of that game as I'm hopefully editing a highlight video for this. Hannah Montana's been on all over MLB TV, by the way. I thought this was like a one-off thing. They should do a Max and Ruby reunion show. A's, Mariners, 9:40. White Sox, D-backs, 9:40. Giants, Dodgers, 9:45. What's up, chat? Hey, what's up, Leaf? How you doing, yo? Oh, Cam, that's hype. That is hype. Says, I'm amazing, damn, I threw our lab, got out an hour early. That is awesome. That is awesome. Hell yeah, dude. Just time to watch some Yankee baseball. What happened last July, mate? I was very rude to a player on the Blue Jays, and I said something I shouldn't have, so I had to apologize. And it was a genuine apology, and I feel bad. But yeah, you can look it up. I'm not saying that in a punk way, but you truly can. There's a New York Post article about it. Ricky Rourke sounds like a classic slap-hitting second baseman. Fire me up, Serge. I like that. I like that. If your son got drafted by the Red Sox, would you still root for the Yankees? I would, yes, absolutely. And this is not like a unique take. I think a lot of people have said this, but I completely agree with this. Like, I would root for the Yankees, absolutely, but then I would like root for him to do well. But I wonder what I would do. Oh, this guy, Adrian Griner. No. He's not Vinny Chase and Entourage. He's the boyfriend in Devil Wears Prada. And he's not in the second one, by the way. He was kind of a tool in that movie. Anyways, I wonder what I would do on start days, because I would never not root for the Yankees. But like, if my son was a pitcher for the Red Sox, I would root for him to do well, obviously, and probably for the Red Sox to be competitive. But like, I wonder on his start days. Obviously, I'd still want him to do well, but ultimately, I still think I would root. Yeah, like I would root for the Yankees to win after he goes 7 shut. Maybe like a George Lombard Jr. 2-run homer off him, but like he doesn't get the loss, and then the Yankees end up winning. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I have a girl, chat, which is fine. That I consider to be easy. Not easy, but like I've said before, you just freaking be nice to her and do whatever she wants. So the boy, though, my boy's gonna be put through freaking camp. I'll tell you that. My boys are. I'm gonna know how to raise my boys. Anyways, leadoff hit by pitch on a slider that like got the toe of Marcelo Meyer. He'll take first. Let me see what the temperature actually is in Boston. I know they definitely said it, but anyways, It's a 1-0 Yankee lead, bottom of the 5th. Runner on first after the hit by pitch to Meyer.
It always misses the pad. How does it miss the pad? Missed it.
Yeah, let me check the weather in Boss.
For him. Gotta watch for the bunt here, Michael.
Oh, how did Lindor hit a 3-run homer? Good for them. And when I say good for them, like not majority of Mets fans, I find them most of them to be insufferable. But I want Jolly to have a season. I really do. Don't tell him that, but I do want him to have something to watch this year, just so I can ultimately root for the demise of So-So, who's coming back tomorrow. So-So. The 1-0 in there, called strike, changeup. Not a great pitch, but it's in there. What was I doing? Oh yes, I need Boston's weather. And that's my announcement, chat. I'm moving to Boston. Just kidding. It's 42. 42 and wearing hoods. Speaking of hoods, Caballero steps on himself for one. On to first. It's a double play. How about it? Second time in the last 2 games he's done that. Just takes it himself nice and easy. DP. Who was that? Who was the 8-hitter? Was that Derb? Oh, wow. Derb, you've really just been messing things up. Not for us. That's awesome. I appreciate your struggles, but I don't know. I'm going on about the facial hair policy now. It's not his fault.
Oh, we saw that worked in Philly with Trey Turner, yeah.
Did anybody see Devin Williams? We ran on baseball today, but his post-game interview the other day was actually like a pretty good post-game, and he just seemed like a totally different guy. He was like being very accountable and like saying how it's not Carlos Mendoza's fault why the Mets have been so bad. And he actually sounded like a decent guy. And it led me down a rabbit hole on Reddit about imposter syndrome.
Unless you're on the road.
It'll be an 0-1. And Devin Williams killed my mom last year. Don't forget that. Just kidding. That's a terrible joke. That's a joke that I make. But the timing of the events was quite funny. He blew a save, and then 20 minutes later I found out. I was like, oh, shit. Devin Williams killed my mom. I'm just kidding. Oh, that's awkward, chat. The 1-1. Let me grieve in peace. That was a while ago now, anyways. The 1-2. No, it's now 1-2. 2 outs. See, now you made it weird, chat. And I made you guys all uncomfortable. Just know I'm not. As long as we're leading 1-0. It'll be a 1-2 with 2 outs. High fly ball, not deep, and he's pissed. How about it? Narvaez is frustrated as he's hitting now 229, 260, 271. Actually, before that pop out to center field. And nothing against Narvaez, but it's one of the greatest trades in Yankee Red Sox history. It's like possibly, honestly, I might have to do my actual history here, so I'm not trying to speak out of tune, but like realty talking right now, like the Elmer Rodriguez trade is definitely in our top 3 all-time transactions with the Boston Red Sox. With the 2014 Steven Drew trade, a very close second. No, I'm just kidding. But it's for real. Like, this is going to... Even if we trade Elmer this July, which I don't think we're going to do, but, like, you got to pick one prospect to, like, be willing to get something with. Hopefully the Yankees do that. Not Elmer specifically, but I'm saying it's like... I'm very much always of the logic of... All right, you like LeGrand? Hey, me too. Make him untouchable, and he is untouchable. Not everybody can be untouchable, though. You like Lombard? All right, word up. Not saying you look to trade Dax Kilby, but dangle Dax Kilby. Be open to it. Like, stomach the thought of the possibility of, if you could definitely keep this guy, understand you can't keep everybody, would the Yankees trade Elmer Rodriguez? And if they do, that's still a freaking fleece of a trade. Because this dude, nobody knew who he was last year. By nobody, I'm saying, like, you know, unless you're in the organization, you didn't know the name. Elmer Rodriguez is a great top prospect. I don't even know if he wasn't even a top 100 guy in baseball. He is now. And, yeah, he's freaking electric. For those who don't know, we got him for Carlos Narvaez last year, prior to 2025. And Narvaez is one of our catchers. We have catchers all over the league. We're a freaking catcher factory. Word up. And he had a really good first couple months for the Red Sox, and that was great. I'm not thinking nothing against him, but I remember last year, it may have been during the Heel game on Apple TV, they were discussing from the Red Sox end as if it were a fleece, and that shit really just pissed me off. And I had to do a whole Instagram post letting people know, it's like, don't be fooled with what Apple TV is saying. This is who the Yankees got for Carlos Narvaez, who really wouldn't even be on the team. At that point last year, we had Austin Wells as our main catcher, and technically Ben Rice was the backup, so truly was accurate in saying Narvaez wouldn't be on the roster right now because we didn't have place for a backup catcher anyways. But either way, it was great value back for the Yankees. We got Elmer Rodriguez. It just pissed me off so much because they were making it seem like the Yankees got fleeced. No, it's the complete opposite. Now, the Red Sox can still be satisfied with this trade too, but I bet you right freaking now, Chad, I bet you right now, if they could go back and take the current edition of what Narvaez is, or have Elmer Rodriguez what he is right now, they would take Elmer Rodriguez, which would do them no good because then he's not in the Yankee organization anymore and he would just go to shit. It's like Luke Weaver. Look at Luke Weaver's baseball savant before the Yankees, during the Yankees, and after the Yankees. The before and after are quite different than the while with. Anyways, here we go, chat. Top of the 6. Top of the order. Rosario, Judge, Rice. Let me get the box score up. Oh, by the way, Luis Seals threw 5 scoreless now. I kind of ignored that aspect of the 5th, which is awesome. We got a 2-0 count on Rosario. We got a score here, chat. Let's go. Give me even another homer. Even though I know homers are taboo these days. God forbid you want home runs. The 2-0, inside 3-0. So early we're 71. He just must like that number, I guess. What are some other 71s in sports, chat? Previous or current, or whatever. Non-active or active, whatever way you want to say it. Leadoff walk to Rosario, by the way. 4-pitch walk. I'm trying to get the box score right here. So runner on first, that's Rosario for Judge. And I mean, let's be honest here, chat. Let's just tell it like it is. Let's just tell it like it is. I'm going to be straight with you. The Yankees got to score Rosario here. I do mean that sincerely, though. But I'm just going to cut it straight with you. I'm just going to be real with you. That's what you get here. You get the truth. It's like, shut up, bro. Like, thank you for clarifying that you're not lying to me right now. I appreciate it. 0-1 on Judge, by the way, who's got a nice strip of pine tar on his helmet. I feel like he doesn't usually do that. Unless I'm mistaken. Oh, here we go. You're 9-13. I don't care. The 0-1. 0-2. Judge is challenging on a pitch. That was a strike. No, Judge. What? It's all good, Cap. But what are we doing, bro? You had like, out of all the pitches to challenge, no, that's terrible. That's terrible because it might make him shy away from doing it in the future when Judge, out of all the pitches, you decide to challenge. And he's cracking up the dugout, bro, because he definitely knows the numbers that nobody has had more like pitches that could have been challenged, called strikes that were actually balls, than Judge. Go figure. He's not challenging, and now he challenges just his 3rd all year. And it was like an obvious strike, bro. Like, it's fine. I'm not mad at him. Not that it matters if I'm mad at him, but like, God, Judge. Only reason I'm actually a little irritated because I hope that doesn't play a role going forward. He's like timid about challenging now. Honestly, I would break the seal right now. No matter what this next pitch is, Judge should challenge it. You want to break the seal. Rip the Band-Aid off. I'm kidding, by the way. The 0-2 in the dirt. Challenge it. Just kidding. 1-2.
Yeah, he's an outstanding blocker every year.
Yeah, everybody is. Gary Sanchez blocks balls now. Nobody cares.
Right down in front of you. You try to drop it on home plate, steer it towards home plate. Outstanding block.
Oh, he's been watching film, chat. He's been watching film. He's been watching film. It'll be a 1-2. Did I ever post that I'm going live on Instagram, by the way? I don't think I did.
2-1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Well, I'm gonna have to do that. I don't think I ever posted on Instagram. Most people get the idea by now. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Judge. Nobody out. Top of the 6th. Runner on first. That is Rosario, who led off with a walk. 1-0. Yankees lead on the Stanton homer. The pitch to Judge. Outside. He's worked it to 3-2. From 0-2 to 3-2.
Where Judge feels small because we're staying in the same hotel as the Philadelphia 76ers. But I'm sure they're leaving.
Oh. I thought Case said he was staying at the hotel of the Boston Celtics.
Tonight, game 2 of that first round series.
But never mind. I'll take his word for it. It's his story. Ground ball, foul.
I got an elevator today with about 7 of them. I mean, I'm 6'4", and I felt...
Case 6'4".
Yeah, hit that. What do you think I am? I'm at the bench, water boy.
I don't really know basketball like positions and all that, like the roles of them, but I like to play defense. My favorite basketball player of all time, Dennis Rodman. I can't score or nothing. Maybe he could. I'm sure he could, but I like playing defense. But in my league chat, there's no fouls. By the way, the game that's going on, Judge walks, back-to-back walks for early. Yanks are set up 1st and 2nd, nobody out for Ben Rice. And the pitching coach, Andrew Bailey, former Yankee, 2014, I believe. Pitching coach for the Red Sox coming out to see early. I think he also did pitch for Boston as well.
Sonny Gray going down in the third inning. He's kind of gotten a little bit of trouble of being.
Look at Greg Weiser, that drill he's doing. He catches behind the back. That's kind of cool.
So a trip to the mound to talk things over with early.
Anyways, yes, mound visit still going on. First and second, nobody out. Ben Rice up. We got to score.
He had 10 walks in the first 19 innings this year. That's his.
And if we don't chat, the season's over.
Tonight.
Like we're done.
So here's Ben Rice. Struck out looking and was
Get my phone out of the shop.
1-0 on the Stanton. Second inning home run that might still be traveling.
So yeah, Rice 0 for 1 with a strikeout, hit by pitch. And here he is. Got to get this running. Give me a 2-0 lead here at the very least from whatever comes out of this inning. First pitch to Rice. Down low, 1-0.
1-0. See the right fielder Willier Abreu. Straight up as if you draw a line between third and second out to the outfield. He is really playing him to pull. Center field is
The 1-0 to Rice. Swing and a miss. Good slider, 1-1.
He must really hook it down the line. That's what the numbers are going to tell you, the spray charts. Left field's pretty straight up. Center field's pretty straight up. Right field's playing to pull. He's got a big gap between the right fielder and the center fielder.
How do you solve a problem like Maria? The 1-1 to Rice. The pitch. Down low. No, Blue. Tap it, Rice. Dude, this is so irritating. That's a ball. I'm not even mad at Rice, bro. It's like, bro, this is still an issue with umpires being ass. Because, like, Judge misused his challenge, which that'll happen. Not with Judge, because he never challenges. But, like, in general, like, you won't get every single one right. So you want to conserve the challenges, and then therefore you can't always challenge certain pitches, and that changes the entire at-bat. It's not your fault, Rice. It's not. Yeah, that was such a terrible call, bro. I mean, we got to be better with ABS, but it's still very much a thing where it's like, I was always thinking about a couple weeks on Baseball Today when this was first happening with ABS, and like Rose and Plouffe were giving the Yanks a hard time for like, why is Boone arguing with umpires still when you have ABS just challenge it? It's like, it's still a factor, the umpire being bad. That's why it should be an automated, no ABS, no challenging, just an automated zone. A strike is a strike, a ball is a ball. First pitch to Stanton in there. That is a strike, truly. 0-1. So 1 out now. 0-1 count on Stanton, first and second. Third home of the year for Stanton back in the second. Hitting 247, 3 homers, 11 ribs. 704 OPS. It'll be an 0-1 pitch. No! All good, all good. 0-2.
Yeah, it looks just like his sinker that he threw 93 miles an hour. It starts down, but it has that late depth compared to the sinker that's going to stay on the plane for the most part.
Anybody watch the new season of Euphoria yet? Being 0-2 on Stanton. Oh, inside. I'm jumpy right now. I'm definitely, this game is starting to stress me out a little bit, I can tell.
1-2.
I can tell by my,
He's done well at Fenway while with the Yankees.
by my emotions,
This is his
chat.
40th game.
The 1-2. No, ball. Good eye. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on. 1 out. Top 6.
Yankees, Red
Starting to
Sox.
slur my words,
Yankees
chat.
on top. Looking for more, first and second, one
What does
man
that mean?
under at 6.
Am I having a stroke or do I have a drug problem? It's not the latter. I had hella caffeine today, though, if you want to count that. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yankees. Early steps off because he got rattled. He got rattled by his own fans. Holy crap. Owned. Chat, clip that. Still 2-2. The 2-2. Inside, 3-2. Let's go, Stanton. On deck is Bellinger.
On the Yankee DH. Yeah, he's been really economical.
Is your
the whole
heart
game except
filled with
this
pain?
inning. And he's had a
Shall
couple
I
counts that
come
went
back
from 0-2
again?
to 3-2. Hitters
Tell me,
used to become
dear,
more aggressive on 3-2
are
than they
you
are 2-2.
lonesome
I would think he would throw a changeup down here, Michael.
Yeah, I would too. Let's see, the 3-2. High fly ball, decently hit. The monster's out there in left center field, and it will be off the monster. That will score. Rosario.
Here comes Judge.
Judge is rounding third. He scores 2. 2-run score for the Yankees. It's a 2-run double for Giancarlo Stanton. He continues to rake at Fenway Park, and that is a big. 2 runs added, 3-0, Yankees lead, all Giancarlo Stanton. Let's go, chat. Let's go, chat. It is fun watching a fly ball to left knowing you got the monster, because like on a little can of corn, you don't know what's going to be the case. And on in the case of that, left center, Death Valley, I mean, at Yankee Stadium at Death Valley, like that ball might have been able to be ran down. But in the end, like, I think that was aided by the monster. I mean, I don't care. Whatever it is. It was a good swing. Nicely hit. 2-run double. That's the result. But, yeah, if nobody else has ever said it before, the Green Monster is an interesting little perk of this ballpark. 2-0 or 3-0 Yankees lead in the double. Let me get the Stanton post up. This is what he does, yo. It's a big game. Yo, way to beat Judge, by the way, scoring from first.
Nice textbook slide. Some slide.
Let's go, Cap.
That'll warm you up.
So the off day is serving Stanton well.
1-1 now on Bellinger. Season high 3 ribbies. Gave it to the game 1 for his last 21. He's 2 for 3, driving in all 3.
Dude, Stanton's a beast. And he was also struggling against lefties, too. Even this weekend against the Royals, while the Yankees were finally waking up against them. He had been struggling against lefties this year. Not last year. He had everybody last year. Righties and lefties like equivalently dominated them both. So that's cool. 1-2 on Bellinger, by the way. Still only 1 out. This post get up yet? What's taking so long? Wow, nobody's at the freaking Mets game tonight. Throw the ball. 1-2. Tapped. Foul. There we go. Stanton doubles up.
Bellinger hit a bullet to Contreras. In the 4th, he turned it into a 3-6 double play. And he's down the count right here, 1-2. And early pitch count is rocking it up. This is about to be his next.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back. Let me root for Bellinger to put bat on the ball. Here's the 1-2. It's outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
It's weird, like
I wonder how many people turned off the stream by the time I went back to talking normally, not singing the play-by-play. They're not welcome back. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Bellinger.
It's not like he hasn't had any success, and it's cost him a couple walks and a double.
Outside, 3-2. On deck, Randall Grichuk. But you know what, chat? I'll give you something. I think Randall Grichuk goes deep this series. Either today or tomorrow. Either today against, well, it really has to be this next at-bat against Early if they keep him in for that, or tomorrow against Ranger. The pitch to Bellinger inside. He walks. Another walk by Early. 3rd walk of the inning? Wait, that's so all 3 walks for him have came today? Or today, yeah, I figure. This inning, yes, that is true. Now, he did have the hit by pitch of Rice earlier. You have to. You have to. You have to. I don't know why I'm getting so loud over an obvious decision. So Cora is taking out Early. They will go to a right-hander. I'm not sure who it is. They may have said it. And then Grichuk is due up. There's only 1 out. You obviously pinch hit Grisham here. We'll see for sure. But it's 1st and 2nd, 1 out. For those just joining, Stanton, solo homer in the 2nd, 1-0 Yanks. He's been really good so far. And then this inning, 2-run double by Stanton. He's on second base currently. Bellinger just walked. It's 1st and 2nd, 1 out. And yes, Randall Grichuk is due up, but it's got to be Grisham pinch hitting here now that the lefty's out. I mean, if not, that is pretty foolish. Which, contrary to popular belief, I will criticize things that Boone does. It's just not the end-all, be-all. In 9 out of 10 times with a manager's decision. And I also know that no matter what the manager, whoever it is, and what they do, I'm going to have disagreements just about every day. Like, I disagree with the lineup almost every single day. But I don't go fire Boone after every loss. But you're well within your rights to do so. It doesn't mean I'm right. Although, if you want to fall on the right side of history, Chad, you should probably stick with me. I was kidding. Boy, am I being obnoxious tonight. Did I tell you guys I have a girlfriend? I did. Whatever. It's fine, Chad. Be jealous. I'm just kidding. I'm intentionally being obnoxious right now. I like Yankees, Red Sox. We're up 3-0. Yeah, that's all I got. Wow, I look freaking big like this. But I didn't go to the gym today because I'm a loser. And I'm only a loser not because I didn't go to the gym. I'm a loser because I said I was going to go to the gym and I didn't. That's what makes me a loser. So I'm not saying anybody who didn't go to the gym today is a loser. But if you said you were going to go to the gym and then didn't, then we're all losers together. And we should meet up at Bales in the Gym Anonymous. All right, here we go. Is Grisham pinch hitting? He's not yet listed in the box score.
And by the New York Lottery, this could be your lucky play. Not a lucky day for Connolly early, especially.
Show me Grisham.
Lost the plate, walked 3, gave up a 2-run double off the wall.
It's okay, Canelli.
Stanton,
You want to be a Yankee?
3-0. He leaves runners on first and second for that guy, Jack.
All right, so I guess Grisham's not pinch hitting.
Made his major league debut last Thursday, so this will be his 3rd big league game. Michael, average fastball.
So it's not Grisham pinch hitting. I mean, I don't. So it's Grisham. I disagree with this. I strongly disagree with this. I would put Grisham in right now. Maybe the Yankees know more than I do. Maybe he's a reverse splits guy. Maybe there's bound to be. Yeah, I disagree with this decision, but that's how I feel, and that is that.
Explaining to the media today, he said, everybody, when they look at how lineups are made out, they see a lefty on that. Not all lefties are the same. Not all righties are the same.
Yep. See, I acknowledge that. I acknowledge the Yankees. They might know more of me in this situation. I disagree, but I also am not God, contrary to popular belief. Just kidding. You're all terrible people.
Lefty all the time. Yeah, I think
Not you
people
guys.
assume that they put them all in the same bucket and they're completely different. Ranger Suarez is more of a finesse guy.
Ball and a strike on Grichuk. Chopper, left side. Let's see what happens here. It'll be Durbin. He steps in the bag for 1. On to first. Not going to be in time. Little bounce pass. Grichuk beats it out. 2 outs, though. It'll be first and second now. No, excuse me, first and third. No, it's first and second. 2 outs. Stanton's out on the 4 set at third. And that'll bring up...
Yeah, Durbin, the way he was charging hard, he would have...
Durbin, like, looks like a D3 football player. Like his build, or like a high school like superstar running back. Jazz is up.
I'm not quite sure why Stanton hesitated. He was out by plenty in third.
Well, it's all good. First pitch to Jazz, foul back, decent swing, 0-1. 3-0 Yankees lead. Hey, we got the 2-run double by Stanton. That was huge. We needed that big. So, no matter what, this inning is a success. Again, I would have pinch hit Grisham for Grichuk. I don't know why they didn't, but I'm sure we'll find out later. But yeah, the 0-1, Jazz showing bunt, takes back, ball outside, 1-1. Yeah, and that with 0-1. Yeah, that's like, what are we doing, Jazz? It's that hoodie. The hoodie's making him want to bunt.
Good at driving runs in for the Yankees since you've been here. You've struggled this year, but no outs. I get it. 2 outs, you got to drive it in.
I wouldn't wear a hoodie under any conditions, to be honest. That's not true. I would if I'm just walking around, but not playing ball.
For his first home run.
I'm not trying to harp on it, Chad. It's fine. It's not a big deal. It just... I want to be honest with you about how I feel, okay? Bro, if Robbie Cano did that, he would be put on the frickin' you-know-what 10 years ago. Oh, and it's a gorgeous bunt. How about that? How about that? How about that? Jazz with, yeah, a nice little single on a perfectly placed bunt.
Outstanding bunt. And obviously...
And that's what wearing a hoodie will get you, Chad. There's perks to every fashion upgrade.
Get a couple hits, get the average up a little bit.
Bases loaded. Nice bunt single for Jazz. That was nice. Although very risky. I mean, I don't even know if... Like... I feel indifferent about that shit, actually. I'd rather him just swing, to be honest. Not that I trust him more than Caballero right now, but... I don't know, at some point, Jazz, I'd rather you just find your stroke, and it could have been that at bat, but whatever. Hey, got on a nice bunt single. It was a very nice placed bunt single. Yeah, you gotta make eye contact, bruh. Look me in the eyes and tell me you love me. Bases juice, 2 outs, 0-1 count.
He has to make eye contact there, Michael. You know, Caballero looks down, and he still hasn't made eye contact. The pitcher can't start until he looks up.
Yeah, let's go, bro. Look at him.
8 seconds.
Yeah, this is how it works, bro. Eye contact.
Caballero is like insistent about that.
Yes, good. I would be too.
Any other hitter who's more insistent.
Good.
Well,
He knows the rules.
That's
my shortstop.
Not having to sit there so long, so for a lot of guys, they just won't get.
That's my shortstop.
Until 10 seconds.
Speaking of, Volpe should be playing at AAA right now.
He tends to look down and then look
barring some unforeseen circumstances.
Still hasn't done it.
What? Oh, what's going on, bro? Dude, throw him out of the game, to be honest. Yeah, yo! I don't actually care, Chad. It's just interesting.
Well, give credit to Austin Jones.
In fact, if I was a pitcher, I'd be pretty pissed off, but... It is a pretty simple fix. Just, like, look at Caballero. You gotta, like, look at him as you're, like... I guess looking in for the sign and getting set before you come to a set, you got to make eye contact. He's just like waiting for Caballero to get in the box. And yeah, like we know Caballero's a punk, man. Like we used to not like this guy before he was a Yankee. And Yankees used to not like Caballero before he was a Yankee. Like we know about him and Cole in 2023. The 2-1 ball in the dirt, 3-1. To be honest, what even was the thing? I forget with Cole in 2023 when he was with the Mariners, Caballero. There's some sort of beef. That Cole won, and Caballero was being a punk. But it slipped my mind. Perhaps I'm getting old. The 3-1. Oof, good pitch. Swing and miss, 3-2.
But I like what he does, actually, because...
Well, since my baby left me, well, I found a new place to dwell. Well, it's down at the end of Lonely Street at Heartbreak Hotel. Damn, this is the longest at bat of all time, man. That's fine. This game was zooming. But I hope Heel's going to be all right. Which, yo, like, we really definitely should have the bullpen ready to go for Heel. Who's been really good so far. But if I had to guess, we're all kind of on the same page with that thought. Be ready to yank him when it's needed. The 3-2. Oh, that's strike 3. Cobb! I was actually about to compliment him for accepting the defeat so gracefully. He put his bat down. It's an obvious strike, and we're out of challenges. Like, what has happened? That was actually less of a strike than I initially thought, but it is indeed a strike. All right, we got 2. That was just... So we're out of challenge. That's just it's just irritating, man. But it's whatever. It's ultimately just whatever. We're up 3-0. Stan's been freaking great. Let me make sure I posted my link to the Instagram. And chat, I'm gonna pull you guys up soon, by the way. Well, I found a new place to dwell. 3-0 Yankees, by the way, going into the bottom of the 6th inning. And it'll be top of the order for the Red Sox. So I imagine, I bet you we'll see action Yankees bullpen first shot back after commercial break to have somebody ready to go for Heel, who's been great. 5 scoreless so far. But yeah, you got Anthony Contreras Yoshida. And yeah. Whoa. For over 1,000 generations, Jedi Knights for the Guardians of Peace and Justice in the Old Republic. Before the Dark Times. Before the Empire. What's up, chat? Hello, how are you, yo? Hey, shout out to Luke with a $5 super chat. Says, you're a better man than me, Don. If my son was a pitcher with the Sox, I wouldn't have a son. Yeah, but like... Yes. But ultimately, let's be honest. Like, if my son's pitching in the big leagues, he's just pitching for the team he's drafted by. He's under contract control. So, like, that's not his... I'm assuming that, like, if he signed... Listen, if he signed, like, a free agent deal with the Red Sox, like, and there were other offers, like, that would be a conversation. Like, say things really work out well, and we're talking, like, the difference between what Soto got the Yanks and the Mets, which is, like, $5 or $10 million. And if, like, he opted to go to, like, really in any case, that would be not like an issue, because it's, like, his life. And I'm not trying to be, like, exaggerative about this, but, like, that's where it'd be like, like, you're meant to be a fucking Yankee, bro. Like, what are we doing? So, ultimately, what I'm saying is, Chad, is I'm planning on living my dream out through my child that I don't have yet. It'll be a long time. Long time. You hear that, yo? You say, yeah, yo. Oh, man. What would you rather have, Chad? A girlfriend or Luis Heel scoreless through 5? Into the 6th. Here we go. Top of the order for the Yankees. No, for the Red Sox. She's yapping about something. I'm sure it's something very important. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Anyways, up the middle. That will be caught by Caballero. Shifted perfectly. Anthony lines out one away to begin the 6th. Look at Hill. He's slimming down as the game goes on. Every scoreless inning, he loses a pound, it looks like.
I mean, you're trying to read and you think it's going to come straight at you.
And I don't care about my pitchers being chubby, by the way. Like, I really don't mind that at all. Like, people talk about Cole, like, really has a dad, but going, word, I hope Cole adds another 20 pounds. Like, that's not an issue. Unless it's affecting his stamina, which I guess definitely, I'm talking like the stamina, being able to go deep into games. If that were a question, all right, I guess that plays a role. But I grew up on CCO, so. You know what pitcher that really blew up? This is the last time I talk about this conversation. By the way, popped out is Contreras. He, pops it out to Ben Rice. 2 away here in the 6th. Quick outs, 2 quick outs, very quick outs for Luis Gil. I want to talk about something else, but Michael Pineda. Michael Pineda blew up like a freaking balloon. Who knew Pine Tar could do that to you, chat? Pineda was one of those guys, though, that was like, yo, you would watch him on a certain day, and he would look like he could win a Cy Young.
They're not used to just doing, but he did it right there. And a baby.
Almost similar, like the general idea of like almost Heel. Like Heel, you could wake up one day, like you don't know what you're going to get, and you might get him on the verge of 6 scoreless, or he could look terrible. But tonight he looks good. The 0-1, grounded up the middle, make a play. Cobb's got it, comes in at the end, over to first. I mean, yo, that's 6 scoreless innings for Luis Gil against Boston. He has owned Boston in his freaking career, yo. I was saying it all day. People are like, are you saying that to everybody? Like, yeah, I am. .99 ERA in 5 career starts against Boston, entering tonight, and he just added another 6 scores on top of that, Chad. I'm a big fan of Luis Gil. I try to tell you. I try to tell everybody. You were all nervous for this game. I wasn't. I was very nervous for this game. More than the other two. And we're still by no means over with, but in terms of my nervousness going into this, it was really because if I didn't know what I was going to get from Luis Gil, and what the Yankees have gotten from Luis Gil is an exceptional 6 innings. And now, and by the way, he's only at 70 pitches, so like we'll see what happens with this. I was going to go to the bathroom after this half inning, but we'll wait till after this next. So if I were to look at Yanks Av post, it's a very easy layup of like the starting rotation ERAs. You go through Fried, even after a bad start against who the hell we just play? Was it Kansas City he wasn't great against? What was that, LA? He gave up 5 runs to reset. Anyway, he's still sub 3. He has 297. Cam's ERA is sub 2. Will's ERA is 249, I believe. Weather's ERA is like just above 3. The ERAs were looking really good, but then it was like, oh, then there's Heel, which only 2 starts, but it was like a 7. Not aesthetically pleasing. With these 6 innings tonight, he's brought it down to 4.2. 4.20. Just one guy. Just one Spider-Man. Or woman. We don't know. For sure. Anyway, thanks so much, Luke, for the super chat. Dan, I'll take a gram of whatever you're on, please. I'm on nothing right now, yo. You guys have watched streams where I've been on much more than what I'm on right now. I assure you. And by much more, I mean, that was back when I was, smoking a lot of pot in those days and on, a bunch of things. I'm on, I'll tell you what I'm on. The store sells them. I'm just having a good time. And it's honestly, I'm on Yankees Red Sox right now. I get really freaking like, Yankees Red Sox makes me stim, bro. We should just trade Cole Rodon at this point. Happy Tuesday to you as well, Doc. It's good to see you. Dan, BBD, Rosario, and Cruz, Dream Blunt rotation. I don't think Beeb smokes. Pineda drove me crazy. Me too, Kyle, but it was in large part because like he could have been so good. And there's times he was good. Morg says, knock on wood. We're the big fans of knocking on wood here. This would be massive to give our bullpen an extra off-day fax. And with the length that we've been getting in general from our starters, and then, yesterday, we'll see what they end up doing with Heel and the plan for the rest of this game. But, like, obviously it's, if they want to, in play, like, very much in play. He has 70 pitches entering the 7th inning. Oh, boy, is it good to hear that line being said. Heel has completely shut the Red Sox down. Now, he does only have 2 strikeouts, though, which is still kind of interesting. Nicking around. No, you don't. But let me know what you got. I'm just kidding. Lot less than I used to, John. I'm not going to be completely BSing you guys or nothing. I thought I'd ever BS you. It's not like a cold turkey type thing, but much less. Dude, Rain is so good. Rain is my favorite energy drink. Now, younger kids don't drink energy drinks. I'd say go with coffee, but every now and then, little pregame energy drink gets the job done. As well as drives one to center field, not deep. Can of corn for Rafaela. He makes a catch, 1 away. Back to the top of the order in Ahmed Rosario, which, they'll probably just keep him in, leading off. No doubt about that. Yeah, here he is. 1 out. Here's Rosario. On deck is Judge. What was I going to say?
A lot of times can be good things, and he's lined out to left. Just like to see him pull the ball in the air a little more.
First pitch Rosario, swing and a miss on a high slider. 0-1.
Rosario swings and misses. His walk in the 6th inning.
Yeah, Wells should pull the ball more, but not on the ground. When he pulls the ball, it's usually to second base.
Yankees lead 3-0.
The 0-1. Ground ball to left side. Durbin. Derbs it over to first, 2 away. You like that, Chad? I already said that, Michael. All right, 3-0 Yankees lead. I like this. I like this. I like this. I like this. Good amount of game left. We're in the 3rd act of this game, by the way. I didn't mention that. We're in the final act. 2 outs into the final act. Top of the 7th. 3-0 Yankees lead. Here is Aaron Judge. Fly ball to right. You know, good old April 2017 series in Fenway Park. You know what it reminds me of, chat? It's Judge related. I'm thinking of a game, April in Fenway Park. A Judge related game, didn't go, ball and a strike. I'm going to pull you guys up again. I'm thinking of a Judge related game that relates to April baseball in Fenway Park. What am I thinking of?
Judge was 2 for 10 over the weekend against
Facts, John. Never done it. And I never could because I'd be addicted in a heartbeat. You guys would see me out in the streets of Manhattan. You'd be giving me $1 after going to a Yankee game. The 1-1 to Judge. Outside, 2-1.
Understood this chant when the Yankees are leading. I think they're saying Yankees SOX. Oh,
Judgment Day. No, it's they don't have to make it to the Padres. Can you imagine? Yeah, facts. Anyways, nobody has gotten it. The game I'm talking about is April 2017 when he dove into the stands. Nice base hit through the hole into left field. 2-out single for Judge. First hit of the night for Judge. Run on first, 2 outs for Ben Rice. Let me check one more time if somebody has a game that I'm thinking of. Although it was very vague, but... Oh, you missed a question. What's up, Jay? Yeah, 2 outs single for Judge. Anyways, the game I was thinking of, the question was, I'm thinking of a game relates to the Yankees playing the Red Sox in Fenway in the month of April. 2017, the catch into the stands, had a 2-run homer off Rick Porcello, and it was his 25th birthday. Some may remember. First pitch to Rice, curveball in there, 0-1.
analytics that are available to us. Sometimes you get criticized for giving exit deal, but the harder you hit, the better chance you have of getting a
Yeah, this is like a very just like old, outdated conversation at this rate, to be honest. The 0-1, is Judge going?
It sure does. I thought I
No, he's not.
the other day.
The way Narvaez twitched behind the plate, it looked like he was getting ready to throw down
The batting average is like
to second base.
so for Judge, I'm sure that ground ball was over 95 miles an hour.
0-2 on Rice. 2 outs, Judge off first. Yankees lead 3-0, top of the
That's
7th.
why Ben Rice has been such an impressive.
Tipped off of Narvaez, still 0-2.
Ball much harder than he
Reds leading the Rays 9-2 in the bottom of the 6th. Yeah, Mets over the Twins 3-0.
there's so many home runs. You can see
Orioles over the Royals 3-1 top 4.
Never understood how guys
I'm definitely gonna keep my eyes on the Orioles a little bit
strains and it
because they're creeping back up on being 500, if not already. And I'm obviously gonna be watching the Blue Jays until they're dead, if they ever do die. Because I'm never gonna count them out.
2. Strike 3. Ben Rice's challenge when he doesn't have
So there's no challenges left. That would have been a ball, but you can't overturn it. So inning is over, and it's 7th inning stretch time. Chat, I'm gonna go use the restroom really quick. Don't go nowhere. I'll be right back. In the meantime, I got another Judge page. Watch some of his homers. We'll be back for the bottom of the 7th coming up.
Execute Order 66.
Alrighty, Chad, here we go. Bottom of the 7. Looks like I missed a strike. McMahon is in for defense. Heel remains in the game. It'll be 4, 5, and 6 for the Red Sox. That pitch drilled decently to center field, but Bellinger's right there, ultimately in front of the warning track. One away, Abreu flies out, and yes, Luis freaking Heel is he's dealing. Now it's still an interesting start because he only has 2 strikeouts, so it's not like, oh, we're back to the Luis Heel of 2024. But ultimately, the dude's scoreless with 1 out into the 7th. I mean, this is pretty incredible. Obviously, we'll acknowledge that Boston's offense is not a typical Boston Red Sox offense. So do with it what you will. But in the end, what was I most nervous about coming in this game? It was freaking Luis Heel, and he's been terrific. So, word up.
They look totally overmatched. Well, they did the same thing in the Detroit series where they were attacking the base.
Here's Story, by the way. We got a 1-0 count. On deck is Rafaela. Outside 2-0.
There has not been a lot of patience.
Luis Heel, the Red Sox killer. Fernando Cruz up in the bullpen.
And they're 21st in baseball in walks, Michael. So it's not a team that walks. It's a young team that's aggressive.
3-0 on Story. And still here, the least has got to be short on Heel. I mean, you got Cruz up. His pitch count's in great shape, but it's still, I mean, a 3-0 game is not a huge lead, obviously, by any means. In there, 3-1. The fastball's been pretty consistently like 94, 95.
It would look great with your jacket tonight.
Yeah, see, those belts, I'm sorry, like, you guys know I love the Liberty Green. Like, I love a lot of the cool shit. Excuse my language. That kind of like Jazz brought over. I thought, like, that was ball 4 when I walked for Story. We'll see when Cruz comes in. This might be his last batter, or if they don't just bring in Cruz now. Anyways, one of the things I loved about Jazz, I think he kind of, like, take this word with a grain of salt, but, like, relatively speaking, like, transcended the Yankees into, like, a new era of being more, like, they needed a little more, like, flash to him, that whole sort of vibe. Jazz brought that. Now, he's pissed me off a lot since then with other stuff, but the Jazz, like, shiny belt that Heel's also wearing, not a fan. Not a fan. I also don't really understand the purple. Now, I think there are New York ties to that, but even so, like, Stanton the other day when he was wearing the red, all right, we got the explanations because of the Yankee Top Hat logo, which I love that logo, but also it's like, red don't really work. Purple don't really work. The Liberty Green does. I love Liberty Green. Oh, yeah.
How he was throwing the baseball at the time.
I think I just saw Tim Hill warming up as well in the Yankees dugout TV.
The other thing with Luis Heel is you want to make sure.
Brent Hedrick, excuse me. And is Cruz down? I think Cruz is down now. And just Hedrick is up. Which is fine. He's been great. He's been really good, actually. At least run prevention-wise. He has his batting average against us, I think, above 300. But he's been good, Hedrick. Runner on first, 1 out. Here is Rafael, the pitch. 0-1. Get the... Dude, first of all, you're showing me his freaking you-know-what, which is fine. Not fine, but it's like, I don't care for the belt. I don't care for the belt, Chad. The 0-1. Nice. That's a really good pitch. Change up 0-2.
He threw 5 pitches to
His command, I mean, how many walks today? That was his second walk. Like, his command has been good. I mean, he's been good. Obviously. But I'm saying, like, this isn't 2024 Luis Heel. It's something to celebrate. I'm freaking going crazy over it, but I'm also just wondering about, yeah, like, the Red Sox lineup, too. Heads up now. Avoids a hit by pitch by a couple inches. Sinker up and in. We got a 1-2 count on Rafael. Rafael, what's up, Riley? What are you going to do? Beat up Luis Heel? I don't think so.
because of the injury. I agree.
And that makes sense. Like, it really does. The lat strain last year, that's why those numbers people keep bringing up, like, here's the 1-2, down low, 2-2. It's like, oh, Luis Heel is one of the worst pitchers in baseball. And they bring up all the numbers that are right numbers to look at, but you got to understand the reason why. It's like, now that might be what Luis Heel is going to be, but I'm not taking the sample size that started in 2025, him coming off a lat strain, and 2 starts with a new arm slot to begin 2026. Like, I'll believe those numbers. I do believe those numbers, but they're not going to mean anything to me until I see it through this year. Oh, good pitch outside though. 3-2. Come on, Heel. I feel like this is if he loses Rafael, I mean, this has got to be his last batter.
Directional right towards home plate. You can see the extent he does not fall off the line, and he's thrown a lot of strikes. But a lot of it is where his hand is on the baseball. You want it on top, and how high his arm angle.
The 3-2. Damn, ball 4. All right, this is dangerous here. Why is Rafael like bat flipping a walk?
So 2 straight walks with 1 out.
So Marcelo Meyer is up. Yeah, bro. Yeah, let's get him, Boone. Hey, Boone, go get Heel.
That's going to do it for him.
All right, word. Heel is getting taken out.
So he's got Hendrick and
Hell of a start by Heel. We'll have a full discussion about this, or like put a bow on it once this inning is cleared, because obviously first and second are still his responsibility. But no matter what, he was awesome tonight. That's a great sign. We'll discuss this more. But yeah, Hedrick coming in with 1 out, first and second. Started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this? Never knew how much I loved you. What's up, chat? We got some time to chit chat. Any other cool scores around the league? I mean, we've pretty much covered everything. Heel is done. Yep. For Adam O2, yeah. Yeah, facts, Lou. That shit bothers me. Unless Ahmed Rosario does it. It's cool when he does it. Yeah, word. Great. Oh, yeah, no matter what, that's a W of an outing for Heel. Just for letter grade officially, we'll hold off. But obviously, no matter what, this is a W. He'll sit a Boone. I'm okay. Word. I like that. I both want him to be taken out and I want him to want to stay in the game. Loved everything about that start. Keep it up, Heel. Hell yeah. No, is that right, Mr. Snooky? Did he? I'm sorry. See what I mean? Like, I criticize Volpe, but I root for him. Did he actually just go deep, or are you fibbing me right now? Oh, he did. So that was actually a little bit ago, but I'm posting that on Yanks Ave. By the way, so this Chris Kirshner tweet, I've seen it, and I understand it, but this kind of goes back to what I'm saying before. Like, you look at his 2025, and that's concerned. This is actually a separate thought, but Kirshner puts out a tweet saying, Luis Gil tonight, 3 swings and misses, fastball down 1.7 miles an hour, slider down 3.8, 6 scoreless innings, whatever works. And it's like, we do got to keep in mind that, okay, you figure the pitcher that Luis Gil was last year, which was not a good watch, was not a pitcher that you thought would have an ERA of 3.3, and you figure the way he looked, that 3.3 ERA wouldn't be sustainable. But reminder, if he continues to put up results like that, and even though it's not the way he was getting outs in 2024, but if he's getting outs and pitching well, even if it's not via the strikeout, swing and miss, like ultimately, once you get enough results, which we're not there yet, but I'm just saying it's like a 3.3 ERA, if you can get that without the K per 9 being above 8, like you figure you wouldn't get there that way, but if we're getting there, like bottom line is what I'm saying, like if Luis Gil gives you results, like who gives a shit about the swing and a miss? Which I get giving a crap about it right now because it's an indicator of what could be coming down the line. Like he might regress, but like, listen, I don't celebrate his 2025 season. Like I think it was probably the worst season of an ERA that low, but he did have a 3.3 ERA yield. Anyways, here is Brent Hedrick to face a pinch hitter in Monasterio. It's first and second, 1 out. I got to download this Volpe clip, by the way. And it was 26 minutes ago, so I can take my time a little bit. Let me do this in between innings, the Volpe homer. We got an 0-1 count, first and second, bottom of the 7th. Yankees lead 3-0. The pitch, foul back 0-2. So this is the tying run at the plate for Boston and Monasterio. Hedrick's been good, man. Hedrick, a 1.59 ERA entering this appearance right here. Being 0-2. Grounded, foul. Still 0-2. Oh, the Twins fighting back versus the Mets. It's now 3-2. Metropolitans, bottom of the 6th. Orioles over the Royals, 3-1. Yeah, I gotta start getting the bullpen budget back up on here. Yeah, so would I. Yeah, we really are rested as hell, yo. That's awesome. And shout out Blackburn and, yeah, Chivihi. And shout out the off day. Luis Gil. Damn, Luis Gil, like, those dreads are sick when you pitch well. So is the chain. O2 count on Monasterio. Outside, 1-2. Make sure I'm not behind at all. I'm going to try to do a quick fast forward. Got it. Popped him up. Rice drifting back, and that will be Judge, who makes the catch. Second out of the inning. Monasterio pops out. Forgive me, chat. I actually have to rewind real quick for the highlight video and just get that clip again. But we're not going to miss any time. Don't worry. the YouTube video because I fast forwarded and it went to it had the little pause screen up mid pitch. Hold on, let me just get this.
And then fires toward third, cut off by Caballero. Big out for Hedrick, retiring.
Now we go back to live. All right, so 2 away, and that will bring up Caleb Durbin, assuming there's not a pinch hitter for him as well.
Nice job by Caballero to go catch that and make sure that it didn't get by the third baseman. Keep those guys at first and second. So here's Caleb Durbin now, first and second, 2 out.
All right, let's go, chat. 2 away
Yankees lead 3-0.
for Durbin.
Durbin showed some power last year in Milwaukee, 11 home runs. He doesn't have a home run this year.
First pitch in there, fastball called strike, 0-1.
Really good sinker there, down and away. Can't get hurt there, yeah. Give up a single. Chances are he's not going to get that ball in the air and drop it very far. Outstanding pitch, get ahead.
Yo, 1. 0-2, not challenged by. Too late.
That was kind of late.
Yeah, I guess not, but they are going to challenge it. All right, pitch is overturned. Boone's pissed because that was a late as hell challenge by Durbin. So we got a 1-1 count now.
He actually turned around and started to walk away. You're going to watch him start to walk away.
Yeah, that shouldn't be allowed to be challenged.
No. And I guess, I mean, that's
That shouldn't be allowed to be challenged. Ball and a strike on Durbin. Let's go ahead.
1-1.
Fouled away, 1-2.
1-2. How cold is it? Take a look at the nose on it.
Holy
Looks like he's been on a sleigh ride.
Maria. You like that, chat? Thank you. The 1-2. Ring him up! Fuck you, Durbin.
Challenged by Durbin.
Excuse my language, chat. This man's caused a lot of havoc.
Powered by T-Mobile. Let's take a look.
And it all began last March. Oh, he's wrong! Owned! Chat, clip that. Let's go. Strike 3, ring him up. Hedrick does the job. Comes on first and second with 1 out. Gets a pop out of Mastriano.
Let's go by the board. We got
Monasterio. And then Durbin strikes out like a fool. With all due respect.
Make no mistake.
Ban ABS.
Our responsibility is to win.
Just kidding. No, not kidding. You guys know how I feel about that. Anyways, great job by Hedrick again. He's been freaking terrific. And that puts a bow on Luis Gil's outing. 6 1/3, 2 hits, no runs, 3 walks, only 2 strikeouts. But hey, in the words of Chris Kirshner, whatever works. 6 1/3, scoreless against Boston. Brings his ERA down from, in just 2 starts, it was 7, but now down to, in 3 starts, a 4.11. How about that? 6 1/3 scoreless for Luis Gil. That's awesome. That is awesome, Jess. Let me get this post up on Instagram. Letter grade, we always factor in circumstances, but like no matter what, 6 1/3 scoreless gets you an A. I'm going A. I might even want to go A+, to be honest, but awesome outing by Luis Gil. Awesome, 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 awesome. So an A he gets from me. And Chet, honestly, if you want to say A+, I got no problem with that. Because it's like by default an A if we factor in circumstances, expectations, and all that. Maybe like an A-. No, that'd be an A-, but like A half of an A+. Because then you get into people that's like, how they grade movies or whatever. Which I don't really ever give a movie a 10 out of 10 for the most part, but like a lot of people are like strict on that where it's like, you can't give a movie 10 out of 10 because no movie's perfect. Like artists, like art teachers will do that. Like you ever have an art teacher? I never had this, but I've heard like my friends that had it where you're like an art teacher that won't ever give like you a perfect score because like art can't be perfect. So some people may think that it's like I can't give an A+ unless a pitcher goes like complete game shutout, which I could respect that if that's something you consistently operate off of that logic. I'm giving Luis Gil an A.
Your game is on MLB Network Radio every day and night with Sirius XM. Catch live primetime broadcast for every game all season long. MLB Network Radio, only on Sirius XM.
Nobody's listening to that.
Well, fans, Yankee games on Yes are streaming live on the Gotham Sports app, included for free with your eligible TV provider subscription. Download and sign into the Gotham Sports app now and check out all the
1 sec, Judge, getting the... And dude, how efficient was he? I mean, that's a benefit of not having as many strikeouts. Only 83 pitches in those 6 1/3 innings. So 3-0 Yanks. Top the 8th now. It'll be Stanton. What's that? Stanton. Who's batting 5th again? Oh, Stanton, Bellinger.
Jack Anderson still in there.
Where am I at here? Stanton, Bellinger, Grichuk? Yeah, Stanton, Bellinger, Grichuk.
And that was in the
I still don't agree with not pinch hitting Grisham before, but that is what it is.
tells the story. Just 2 hits for the Red Sox. And the 3 for the Yankees because of
High fly ball. This could be headed towards the monster again. Excuse me. It's actually dead center. And that ball is going to be caught. Really nice catch at the wall. Leaping grab by Rafaela. Yeah. It stands in the ball well tonight. Nice play, Rafaela.
I didn't think he had a prayer when he went leaping up against the wall, and I think it shows you why he's won a Gold Glove. But you're going to see him extend, never take his eye off the ball, leap, into the wall, and
So what do we do here in the 8th? Do they go to Duvall? Oh, I bet they go to Duvall. Or do they keep in Hedrick? I mean, they've used him a lot, so I doubt they want to do that. Maybe they do. You could go to Cruz. Obviously, Bednar will be in the 9th. 1 out. First pitch to Bellinger. 0-1.
yeah, he gets such great jumps on the ball. He's so athletic and he's extremely
And who's due up for Boston? Let's see. That was Dirt. So it's Narvaez then top. Narvaez, Anthony, Contreras.
checking where the
Maybe they do just want to keep in Hedrick. I mean, he's throwing strikes. Bellinger to left field. That's going to be a 1-out single. His first hit of the night. Runner on first for Randall Grichuk.
extends his hitting streaks at 9 straight.
I mean, bro, give me the defense. Give me Bellinger in left, Grisham's defense in center. So just pinch hit Grisham. If anything, this tells me like Grichuk is so just like, as we already know, a goner. Not to be a hater, chat, but we've seen catches like that before. I've seen Ryan Cohn make that catch.
Here's Randall Grichuk.
First pitch of Grichuk upstairs, 1-0.
1-0.
Bellinger off first. How many hits do we have tonight? I feel like not that many. I'm gonna guess like 6 or 7. What did I say, 6? 8. I shorted us. Hey, and speaking of, now we got 9 as Grichuk goes into the left center field. That will split the outfielders and go to the wall. Rounding third is Bellinger. How about it? Off the righty, RBI double for Randall Grichuk. And it's 4-0 Yankees. How about that, man? And I was just saying a pinch hit for him. I'm a fool. I'm a buffoon. I know nothing. Let's go, Gritch. Fire me up, yo. All right, that's a big run. That's a big run, man. Let's go. Good for him. Good for him. Grichuk, we may not be seeing you for much longer, but I respect you for what you did just now. That's awesome. That's a big run. If we win the World Series, I will personally be handing you your gorgeous, diamond-filled, Yankee logo engraved World Series ring. You're a hell of a ball player, Grichuk, and it's been a pleasure to have you. Thank you for that. 1-0. Or no, 4-0 Yankees lead. Sorry, I was cooking there for a minute, chat. I got greedy. All right, let me get this up. 4-0 Yankees after the Grichuk RBI double. People are going to be going nuts over this. That's a big run. No BS. That's a big freaking run. No big scoring updates, it looks like, around the league. Damn, the Red. How about the Reds, by the way? I've been just kind of talking about them because the Rays are losing. But, dude, the Reds are leading the Central. They're off to an insane start. And now they're beating the Rays 11-2. Damn. How about Randall Grichuk, though?
Make no mistake, our responsibility is to win. Finance is a connective tissue within the organization. What my team does with Sage makes us more efficient as an organization. It's been incredible.
Bro, I'm mouth breathing right now, big time. Never knew how much I loved you. Never knew how much I care. When I put your arms around me, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. Yeah, facts. Bellinger is like an underrated speedster. Dude, the Reds are generally awesome. They are. It's insane. Go T Grichuk. Oh, yeah, about that. So I wasn't like, Grichuk does have a different look today. Oh, so I did see Volpe's homer. I have to get it. I forgot about that. I'm going to post it on Yanks Ave. Just this has been an awesome game now. I mean, ideally we can wrap this up. It's not done yet, obviously, but it's been a very nice start to this series so far. Through 7.45 innings. However that works. We're halfway through this. No, what are we through? We're halfway through the 8th with 1 out. Word. I'm going to post the Volpe homer. I now have it downloaded, so I'm actually a man of my word now that I will be posting this. Maybe I can just do it now real quick. Well, what's the situation? What situation? What's that from?
What?
Take a seat, young Skywalker. Lefty in, Tyler Simonego. You think any of his buddies back in grade school ever called them jokingly salmonella? My brother had salmonella one time. He got it from a Taco Bell fountain water in 2007. It was a devastating day in the Rourke household. He couldn't go to day camp. Jazz. Foul ball, 0-2.
4 pitchers for the Boston Red Sox, all relievers, making their major league debut this year.
Yeah, what are they doing in Boston, bro?
When you're struggling, it's tough.
Like the management and shit. Oh, Doc, that's such a good point by you, dude. That's unfortunately such a good freaking point by you.
They've got some issues.
Word up, King.
But the numbers are pretty good.
I'm just telling the lore. Jazz! Dick! God! Not towards any Yankee. We just got kind of screwed around there. I mean, it's all good. I was just individually rooting for Jazz to get his second hit of the night. Lined it right to Contreras, who then doubled up Grichuk over at second base. Inning over, but not before Randall Grichuk. RBI double. We're up 4-0, Chad. Let's go. All right, let me get this Volpe homer up, because that is the biggest story of the night. People are talking about it, or they're about to be.
He was in New Jersey, winning hearts.
Congratulations.
We've always known you're a champion, Jack. Now the rest of the world knows too.
Dude, Volpe just rakes in the minors, man. Like, he might just be the quadruple A king. Just kidding.
Right now, lease the all-electric 2026 Toyota BZ for just $437 a month with zero money down. Or get 0% APR for up to 72 months. Drive a new 2026 Corolla for only $309 a month. Or a 2026 Camry with all-wheel drive for just $399 a month. The road is calling. Start your journey at Parkway Toyota. Visit parkwaytoyota.com today.
ESPN is building a nationwide coalition powered by Disney called Take Back Sports. Let's fill the
I'm starting to, like, dude, like, Volpe's going to be on the clock soon, man. I keep saying on the clock. I got to be careful. Like, not actually on the rehab clock. He's got time in regards to that. But, like, it might be April, bruh. Bruh. What the hell's the matter with me tonight, chat? Am I schizophrenic? No, Dan, you're not. Get it? See, that was just a joke. Don't worry about me, chat. Sometimes it's just for the bit. What the hell's I going to say? Chat, before or after, and just realize I don't want to hear the hate crap about. I know you hate Volpe, you want him to die, but do you think before or after May 1st Volpe's returning? Because I'm starting to think, like, man, if he just has a good few more games at like AAA, like, I would not be shocked. Either way, we're almost there. It's gonna be within the next couple weeks. Is your heart filled with pain? You turn to the Yankees within the next couple weeks. Let me see, actually, I haven't even watched this homer yet. I just know he hit it. Look at that smooth and composed stance. Oh, I like this swing, chat. How about it? Way to be, Volt. All right. Anyways, Brent Hedrick does indeed remain in the game. Yeah. You know, it was a nice moment, like, actually a nice moment, like, no bits. Wow, that's insane. So they really just wanted Grisham to get that at bat. They probably just want him to get some run because they put in Grisham for defense. Anyways, after the Boston Marathon in 2012, when the Yankees, small gesture, nothing crazy, not gonna save the world, but when they played Sweet Caroline at Yankee Stadium after that, that was cool. That was my first instance of, Dad, there really is more to the world than baseball. And he goes, shut the fuck up, Dan, and watch the game. I'm just kidding, he didn't say that. He's actually the one that's always preaching that to me. Anyways, 0-2 count on the 9-hitter Narvaez. And then top, it'll be Narvaez here. Anthony up next, he's on deck. And then in the hole is Wilson Contreras.
And the Red Sox and the Blue Jays are tied for last place.
Yeah, what a disgrace. The 0-2, foul back.
The Yankees sit atop the standings.
Yes, in a nice squat position.
2.5 behind before play.
Anybody used to play Halo 3? Same. Line into right center field. That's going to be trouble. That will be cut off nicely by Judge. Let's see if he's going to try to go for 2. He won't. Yeah. Stay. It's just a single chat. Yeah, it is. It's a nice freaking play by Judge. Fire me up. Okay.
Yeah, he does a really good job of cutting this ball off and keeping the double.
See that right there?
Order. The ball kind of checks up when it hits.
That better be a defensive run saved. Explain the stat to me. So runner on first. Nobody out.
So Narvaez,
It's a really nice play by Judge.
down 4 runs in the 8th, knows that he can't make the out in second. So Boone will take the ball from Hedrick.
Oh, Hedrick is done.
By Narvaez.
Cruise time.
Just the 3rd inning out for the Red Sox. So Boone makes a signal to the bullpen. That'll do it for Hedrick.
Yeah,
Yankees lead this one 4-0.
Tell me who's coming in. Oh, thank you. Oh, it's Tim Hill. Word up. For Anthony. Okay, so then now Contreras hits lefties pretty well, I believe. But you got Anthony coming up, and then you'll be facing, barring a DP, Yoshida. Do up third. So Anthony, Contreras, Yoshida against Tim Hill. Cool with that, chat. Cool with that. 4-0 Yanks. Not a blowout by any means, though. So. Halo 3 was so good. Oh, the Mets fucking... Damn, I'm cursing too much. The Twins tied it up. Wow. Yes, I do feel bad for Jolly. Why does Hill look so different? Honestly, I didn't even notice it here, but I wouldn't be shocked. I feel like every Yankee went through a makeover this past weekend. I'm getting a little mic feedback. Hopefully we're all good now, Serge. Maybe my phone was too close. Thanks for letting me know. Wag me. I haven't heard from you all year, and you come in and let me know my mic is popping. Good to see you too, bro. It is good to see you, Wag me. How's my mic now? Are we chilling? Is a loud buzz coming from somewhere? Hold on. Let me look into this. Stand by. A loud buzz. Good, Wagme. How you been? Is my phone... Is it gone now, chat? Chat, I'm going to start freaking out. Chat. Is it fine? It's good now. Oh, we're not good yet? Dude, what the fuck? Let me unplug and replug. Sorry about this. Don't go anywhere. Touching something metal. Oh. Dude, I see it staticking and buzzing, bro. What the hell? Hold on, chat. Bear with me. I apologize. Better or no? I'm trying, bro. I'm sorry. Maybe let's try like this. I know, I do see it. Worse. What in the fucking hell is going on here? Why is this happening? All right. Are we good? Good, yo. What's up, yo? I think we should be good. Let's go. Sorry about that, chat. Ground ball to the left side. McMahon fields it. Runner goes to third. Over to first for the second out. Contreras grounds out. Runner on third. 2 outs for Yoshida. All right, we're good. Sorry about that, chat. So,
You almost want to show
Man, now I'm so nervous. I didn't want to touch the mic. What happened was, somebody mentioned about it touching metal, like messing the cord. I was looking more through my audio transmitter, but my actual mic, this part coming in, I don't want to touch it, but I think we're good. So I'm just going to... This was like being dragged, but now it's sitting nice and loose, the very bottom of the microphone. Word. All right, we're good. Ah, man, this brings me back to like last year. Anyways, I appreciate you guys. Thanks. Yeah, and shout out to the chat, yo. You guys were mad cool about it, and you gave me some tips. So yeah, I think we're all good now. Runner on third, the 1-0 from Hill, upstairs 2-0. Forgive me, I'm just gonna be just for the next like minute or two making sure everything's good here. Word. All right, good thing I had the chat up during that. 2-0 in there, called strike, 2-1. So let me just refresh everything that came on here. So you had Hill with the runner on first. And then you got a couple outs. Here we are against Yoshida. I'm at the check back exact. I'll make a highlight video though, so I'll be able to see what went down. There's a ground ball to McMahon. What happened before that? I got to get to MLB at bat, or else I'm gonna be driving myself crazy. I need to know what happened, chat. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch to Yoshida. Ground ball tapped up the middle, past Hill. Caballero's there, though. Over to first. Inning over. Hill does the job. The Yankees bullpen has done the job. Shout out Hedrick. Shout out Hill. The pitching staff in general. We're 3 outs away from a 4-0 Game 1 victory in Boston. This has been a freaking awesome game so far.
Here again. Time to hit the open road.
Let me check the chat to make sure we're still good. If we're good here, then I'm going to stop checking it nonstop. Word. Hell yeah. Yeah, Tillman has been freaking awesome. So what happened in the thing before the McMahon play? So Hill came on, and he got Roman Anthony to ground out. Wiseman to second. Contreras grounded to third. Yep, and then word up. Cool. I missed one play. I don't want to make such a big deal. So yes, we have a 4-0 lead. To the top of the 9th we go in Caballero, Wells, McMahon, who's now the leadoff hitter. He took over for defense at third base for Rosario. And I am going to start preparing a post-game chat. Or I'll do that after these first couple outs. But who should be the post-game picture, man? I may want to do like a blend of Heel and Stanton, to be honest. Because even though I typically am like, yo, the pitcher gets their own post, like that's their love. Luis Heel pitching as well as he did tonight is a story. But also Stanton scored like all their runs besides Grichuk. I'm going to make Grichuk the post-game picture. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, this guy's in suits. BJ Novak. Yeah, I think he was in suits. What else is he in? He was in was he in the Venom movie? The 2018 Venom? I might just go with Stan. There's not too many great pictures here. Nobody's watching The View, yo. I assure you. Every picture I have of Stanton here, his tongue is out. And that's not what Yankees Avenue is about, chat, so we're going to have to find another one. It's Jacoby Ellsbury. It should be a 1. That's a 2. I'll use this one. All right, to the top of the 9th we go. It'll be 8-9-1 for the Yankees, and then maybe just to get Bednar some work, they bring him in the 9th, or maybe they bring in Duvall. I mean, it's not a huge lead, but obviously not a safe situation. One of the only cool moments by Jacoby Ellsbury, besides actually playing pretty well down the stretch in 2017, I remember that, 2007. I don't remember that. I remember watching the highlight reel of it. After he stole home against the Rays in April of 2016 for us. Oh, Stanton looks like he belongs on Skid Row in this picture. I'm not using that. And it's not anything against Stanton, just that certain picture. So yeah, it'll be Caballero, Wells, McMahon. Which again, McMahon took over for Rosario, who led off. McMahon's at third base for defense. I might use Luis Heel as a post-game picture, to be honest. Heel's my guy. Yeah, I'm gonna use Heel chat. Thoughts?
I love that idea.
Word. Kay likes it.
All the outfielders in there. Let's not get carried away like that. Because he can't get a double play if he gives up a double or a triple. True.
Dude, my posture's terrible today.
3-1.
Where I just make sure the mic was good.
Balls on deck.
Yeah, 3-1 on Caballero.
And again, Caballero wants to look in your eyes.
Yes.
He was a young man who has been great in bars. He has great. He really does.
Okay, you're a funny guy.
This could be a Caballero rule next year. Not going to allow what he's doing.
Well, they are the reason that he's doing it, because their rule is what Caballero is asking to be mandated. Cobb, that's a strike, bruh.
Yeah, I think they're going to say, look.
Don't be a punk.
Look at that or something. Like, I think it's fair.
That shit bothers me with anybody.
Do that, but there's going to be a lot of people.
And he's wearing a hood.
about it.
That's okay. I'm over that by now, because the Yankees are winning.
And now they're saying that Caballero wasn't in on time. He violates the pitch clock and he got struck out.
Yo, this is just this umpire having the boys back. Caballero just struck out in the pitch violation. This is definitely them playing the game.
It was too long and he's going to get a strikeout. But it came from the first base umpire.
Man, I'll tell you, chat.
For me, it did not come from the home plate umpire.
You want me to prove that I'm unbiased? Not because the eye thing. That's just Caballero what he does. It actually does get a little annoying. Him throwing his bat down on a clear strike and kind of he was being a little too much of a punk. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I don't want the umpires to ever have fucking like emotional influence in the game, which this definitely is. So like that's a separate conversation. That's BS. But like, I mean, that's being a human being. That I'm like he had his boys back and like ultimately called Caballero on what he could call him out on, which was taking too long to get in the plate. And it's kind of like an FU. I actually don't like hate it. Like I'm not gonna get pissed about that. I think in a way Caballero almost asked for it because he was like he's doing a little much, But shout out to Caballero not getting ejected, and Boone took him out. But just get this win and that'll be it. But make no mistake, that is definitely like say Judge took the same amount of time as Caballero did, and understandably so to a degree. Like Caballero was being a punk.
Had to do, what, 4 times tonight? Yep.
I bet you Judge wouldn't have gotten called during that time, but like, not show friends, it's show biz, chat. Anyways, runner on first. That is Austin Wells, who just singled. Runner on first, one out for McMahon. The 0-1 in there, called strike, 0-2.
And a strike. When the 9th inning, it's 4-0 Yankees.
The 0-2 to McMahon, swing and a miss. He strikes out, 2 away. All good. Chad, who's pitching the 9th? I'm going to pull you guys up in a second, by the way. They might just go to Bednar for work or Duvall. I mean, if not, who would you go? I mean, no matter who you go to would be, and then it is Bednar. I was going to say, no matter who you go to, I mean, we're pretty much, it's going to be some sort of high leverage guy. And it should be. Here's Judge, by the way. Holy crap. 2 outs, runner on first. Dude, if it weren't for the pitch clock, this would be one of the classic, like, 4-hour-long Yankee games. Just, like, random shit taking hella long in between. It's fine for me. I ain't going nowhere. Pitch to Judge. Down in the dirt. 1-0. Judge walking a single tonight. OPS at 925. Nice modest start for Judge, but, of course, has him towards the top of the league. And he hasn't even gotten hot yet. The 1-0 to Judge. Down low again. 2-0.
2-0. You got the lefty swinging Rice on deck.
How many outs? 2 outs. 3-0. Low again.
Yeah, it doesn't seem that he wants any part of Aaron.
All right, enjoy Rice, brother.
Greg Maddox had an interesting theory about this. If you're going to pitch around something, you pitch around him with the pitch you have the best control of, which is usually a fastball.
3-0. Not even close. 4 pitch walks, second walk of the night for Judge. So it'll be first and second 2 outs for Ben Rice,
So that's a walk,
which
second walk.
very strong chance some damage is done here, chat. Let's lock in. What's up, chat? Pulling you guys up real quick. Rice coming up.
If you're going to walk him, just put up the 4 fingers.
Nah, John, I was just saying before that I'm a B word, and not because I didn't go to the gym, but because I said I was going to go to the gym and I didn't.
Careful here. Well,
Lombard Jr. hit a home run too. What the hell? Every time Volpe does something well, Lombard one-ups him. Volpe is the future, not Lombard. I'm just kidding.
Check swing, foul away.
Volpe's gonna be our second baseman next year, anyways, when Jazz leaves.
It's
Like, no BS.
Tim Hill, you look at the catcher and tell him, here's the first pitch fast.
We got an 0-1 count on Rice, by the way. He check swing, fouled the first pitch off. First and second, 2 outs.
First and second, 2 outs.
I'm gonna take Rice's stance for blitzball. The 0-1, 0-2. I'm going to the warehouse tomorrow to play Jimmy Norp in blitzball.
Rice has struck out 3
That's the only reason why I'm going.
times tonight.
I'm not even in the video they're filming, but he says he's down to play, so we're gonna play when they're not filming. I'll let you guys know how it goes. Might go live on Instagram for it, at Dan Allen Rourke. The 0-2, 1-2. Although North's probably not down. He doesn't want that on the air. Because he knows how it'll go. And yeah, he'll probably strike me out 3 times, but I will strike him out 3 times as well. Except mine will be an immaculate inning. We have a 1-2 count on Rice. 2 outs, first and second. Yankees lead 4-0. The 1-2 from Salmonella. Outside, no challenges left though. It's called strike 3. These umpires clearly have a vendetta against us, and they will rue the day. They will rue the day, Chad. Let me tell you. All right, bottom of the 9th coming up. Bednar coming in. Not a safe situation, but he hasn't pitched in forever. And again, I mean, it's pretty much just high leverage guys left, anyways. So, unless we were to go to like Blackburn or Chivivi, but they weren't. 3 more outs with the go. This has been a great game so far, and I am indeed going with Luis Heel as the post-game picture. That is all ready to go. 3 more outs. More World Series champions.
Before he scored the goal in the championship, he was in New Jersey winning hearts. Congratulations. We've always known our champion, Jack. Now the rest of the world knows too.
It's that time of year again. Time to hit the open road. And there's no better place to start than Parkway Toyota. Right now, lease the all-electric 2026 Toyota BZ for just $437 a month with 0 money down. Get 0% APR for up to 72 months. Drive a new 2026 Corolla for only $309 a month. Or a 2026 Camry with all-wheel drive for just $399 a month. Please call now to start your journey at Parkway Toyota.
Thank you, Tim. Should be better now. Sorry about the mic. I meant to look into that. We should be good now. Or are we not good now? Maybe just go up a little more. All right. Hopefully we're all good with the mic. Sorry about that. Thank you, Tim. And hopefully this will just be standard procedure here at the end. Bednar in. Post-game is all ready to go. I'll show you guys what it looks like. You guys know the rule. Come the 9th inning, I do allow myself to make the post-game, so it's not a jinx. I do it when the Yankees are losing as well.
But the Yankees go to David Bednar. 12 strikeouts in 8 2/3 innings. Giving up some hits, 306 batting average against, but 6 of 7 in save situations. Again, this is not.
I don't know why I'm dancing to that music. I don't like that kind of music.
Michael, I was
Sometimes you just can't help it,
explaining
Chad.
why This is a pet peeve of mine.
But what's that?
Your most electric pitcher in your bullpen is usually your closer. I would like to see him get rid of the 3-batter minimum in the 9th inning. And when it became a closing situation, you could bring your closer.
Willie Abreu leading off.
He would not have to start this inning, but if a guy got on base, you could bring him in. Because I hate using.
Oh God, the Mets have a new home run celebration. Enjoy it.
But even with the rule, can't you bring somebody in until he lets?
Swing and a miss. 95, 1-1.
Before you can bring him in. Yeah. And you always want to give your closer wiggle room, and sometimes you use them more than you want to, and then you don't have them in games where you really need them. Be the one rule I'd like to see him change.
1-1. Nice sweeper. Curveball, excuse me. David Bednar. Curveball. 1-2. Keep my eye on the mic. I assume we're all good now. Sorry about all the mic troubles today, Chad. I'll make sure we're good tomorrow. The 1-2. Foul away. Still 1-2. Scoring updates. I think the Brewers are crushing the Tigers. 12-1. Speaking of Jimmy Norp. Nationals over the Braves, 8-4, whatever. And yeah, the Mets and Twins are tied at 3, bottom 8 right now. Oh, the Royals have tied out the Orioles 3-3 in the bottom of the 6th. Word up. Little chopper to Bednar. He's got it. Nice and easy. Over to first. 1 away. Phillies Cubs. That should be a good game. Phillies have been struggling. 1-1 game in the bottom of the 6th. And yeah, Blue Jays and Angels are starting up like right after this, so I'll be watching that. As I get the highlight video going and all that chat, I'm pretty stoked. Mike, all good. It's annoying to have in my conscious the mic, but that's my fault. Hope you'll be just fine. Hell yeah, Donna. At least till he's not. My PR crew? Can your PR crew allow the team to use a sledgehammer right now with 11? Oh, yeah. At first, the message when I thought you were talking about me, I was like, the Yankees don't have a PR crew. Yeah, that's pretty crazy right now. Yeah, no, that's pretty nuts. Kerbal in there, 1-1. I just saw the still image of the helmet. Whatever they're wearing in Queens. I mean, that's pretty crazy. But that's to get the mojo back, Chad. That's to, you know, provide team chemistry. The 1-1 to Story. Upstairs, 2-1. Never knew how much I cared. He's injury prone. Reminder, chat, we will be live tomorrow in every game of this Red Sox series. First pitch tomorrow is at 6:45. It is a prime game tomorrow, by the way. If you didn't know. Sword to the left side. McMahon's got it. Over to first. Nice and easy. 2 away. Yanks are 1 out away from a Game 1 victory in Boston.
Now, you can say the Red Sox look flat tonight, but when you don't score, you always look flat. Always. And that's a huge complaint. Well, they look so flat. Well, if you don't hit, there's no offense. You look flat. Excitement from a bench comes from hitting, right? It doesn't come from pitching necessarily.
First pitch, upstairs, 1-0.
Excitement came from him tonight. Yeah, he looked really good again tonight.
One and one.
But there's some heat on this Red Sox team here in Boston.
Yeah, there is.
They don't like the roster. They don't like the offseason. And now the Red Sox 1 out away from going 9-14. They haven't been able to keep their stars, Michael, and I think that's the frustration.
The 1-1. Foul away, 1-2. 1 strike away from a nice and easy 4-0 victory over Boston. Let's see here, chat. Let's see here. I'm going to get my post game ready.
They traded Rafael Devers because they wanted to get rid of that contract. The 1-2.
Ground ball, high chopper. That might be a base hit for Rafaela. Yeah, it probably will be. Infield single. Rafaela reaches. Runner on first. 2 outs. And that'll bring up Monasterio, who pinch hit for Meyer before.
Sometimes you don't want to induce weak contact to guys that can fly like Rafael. There's just no chance. McMahon does the right thing.
But yeah, live every Dan, do I think Jazz leads? I do. I think Jazz has gone in free agency. I'm so curious what team's going to give him anything close to the money he's asking for, which that ask will change if he has a bad season. That still remains to be seen. Well, you know, slow starts do happen. Like Jazz, criticize if you want, but he does not play historically well. Historically, he does not play well in cold weather. So he might. But anyway, I don't think so at all. I think there's no chance, to be honest. Like, no chance. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, live every game of this Boston series, live on Friday for Houston, and then, as I've said, Saturday I have a wedding, a very poorly planned scheduled wedding during baseball season, but that's okay. And yeah, another programming note, not official yet, but I think the Morning Yankees show will be moving over to the main channel too, so we don't got to keep playing musical chairs between channels. That's not official yet, though. Don't unsubscribe to the Morning Yankees show. The next show will still be there and all that. I'll let you guys know officially when that happens. And we got an announcement next week. The 1-0 outside 2-0. Come on, Bed, wrap this shit up, yo. I want to make a highlight video, and I'm going to watch the Blue Jays game.
It means something. ERA means something to a pitcher. I know a lot of times we don't look at it.
No, we look at ERA.
Sometimes.
Results are important, as are the underlying metrics. You need the whole story. The 2-0. 2-1. But yeah, if you haven't already, if you're still in here, as we wrap this up, if you could click like on the stream really quick, it does help out a bunch if you just do me that favor. Other than that, that's all I got. Yeah, take third, Rafael. Nobody cares. 2-1. 2-2.
And a strike away.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on third. 4-0 Yankees lead, bottom of the 9th.
Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here on the bottom of the 9th inning, Yankees lead 4-0 the first game.
Let's go, Bed.
Pregame set between
Sit this loser down. That's from bench warmers, by the way.
And the
The
pitch.
2-2. Upstairs, 3-2. Come on, Bed. Let's go.
A little bit high, and the count full. I would think he would throw
Curveball.
a split here, Michael.
Or split, I'm down.
He will chase down.
I'm down for that.
Not so much in and out, but he will chase down.
Full count on Duran.
And the pitch.
Yeah!
Yes, he got it on the split.
Let's go, chat. Yankees win Game 1, 4-0 over the Red Sox, and improve to 14-9 on the season. Stored today pretty simple. Luis Heel balled out, continued his domination of the Red Sox, and Stanton as well. 3 RBIs, including a homer. And 4-0 is your final. Yankees take Game 1 in Fenway Park. Thank you guys so much for being here. This was awesome. And yes, start spreading the news. Yankees win 4-0. And yeah, chat, thank you guys so much for being here. Yo, this was an absolute blast. Sorry again about the mic issues and all that. I'll have those fixed up for next time. But yo, great time tonight. Thank you guys so much for being here, as I've said a million times by now. And I'll see you at the same time tomorrow night. 6:45 first pitch, prime game. We'll be live right around 6:30, 6:40ish, around that. But yeah, Max Fried tomorrow versus Ranger Suarez. That'll be a fun game. But this is what I'm most nervous about, and the Yankees won. Heel was great. Highlights will be coming out tonight. I'm gonna get on those right after this. If you want to watch some more baseball, Yankees, Blue Jays, all that. Shout out Joey, shout out intern Tim, shout out Morg, shout out Luna. And yeah, love you guys to death. I'll see you tomorrow. Let's go, Yanks.